Hey, it's me, your goober. What if it just crashed again immediately after me saying this? I'm a little worried about the crashing. I don't like it sometimes happens. My PC's weird. It will go like 14 uninterrupted hours with no crashing, and then it'll crash like 3 times in a row, and then it'll be totally good again. And nothing bad ever happens, and I'm just letting this go because it's not that big of a deal when it crashes, and I don't actually care that much. I hope it's not annoying anyone else. If it is, sorry, oopsies, sorry, oopsies.
The following stream is scheduled for mature audiences and contains coarse language that may not be appropriate for young viewers. If you are under the age of 18, I'm also asking that you do not financially contribute to the stream. Viewer discretion is advised.
Puss. Oh my god!
Gay?
I killed him! It looks like I'm walking out of a fucking anus. Go! Oh, I was sick as hell! I can't fucking drink milk! Well, I like the bread bug. He's a thief. I'm not a bushman! Where are we going, guys? Hold up, I'm birthing children. Why did you say that? Emperor Bose? I'm the king! Uh-oh. Your son's gonna die of tuberculosis.
Birds! Die!
Deforestation, Misty.
He's alive! He's like, we got company, boys! Shimmers and Pimmers! Get ready for the greatest experience of your lives, the greatest live stream in the world! I invite all of you now to the Shimmy Bim Show! Making his way to the stream, please welcome your Twitch affiliate, your YouTube partner, your undisputed king of content creation, Shimmy Bim!
Welcome to the Jimmy Bim Show, starring yours truly, Jambo P. Bambo, here again with another whirlwind adventure, going down the routes of Dark Souls 2, into the DLC, and crying my ass off because I don't want to be here. But that's just me personally. I hope that's fine with everybody else, but, you know, there's no part of me that generally likes the Dark Souls DLCs, the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. That's a distinction that needs to be made. A distinction needs to be made immediately. Now, I will say, though, I am still excited to experience them, but after playing Dark Souls 2, I've realized that the base game isn't bad. You know, like, I remembered it being fun, and it is. Obviously, I don't prefer it to other Dark Souls games, but it's fun. It's totally okay. It's just not anywhere near as interesting, but it's okay. But then I went to Sunken King, and after playing Sunken King, I never want to play Sunken King again. That's just me. That's just me. I have no desire to do it again. I just didn't like Sunken King, I don't think. You know? Now, for Crown of Old Iron, it's been alright so far. Maybe it's not gonna be my least favorite like I remember it. Maybe it's actually better than Sunken King. I don't know. But I didn't like Sunken King. You know? If DS2 was our only option and it basically was unreleased, then it'd be a fine game. Yeah! I'm playing my face again. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Hey, Mars, welcome! How you doing today? Hello, Mars, hello, Kai, Fitz, Bimbo, Concord. I just said I didn't say doctor this time. I left out your title, and I think that's kind of fucked up of me. Like, I diluted your practices. You worked hard for that, MD, and that's messed of me to not do that, you know? It's fucked up of me. You know what? I should answer for my crimes. Let's get Geneva and her convention in here right now. I know she's busy because Mr. Beast has been doing war crimes, but come on. Every content creator's got to answer now. Yeah, if you don't pick a color for your Twitch name, it's just always gonna shuffle every time you go into a stream, you know? Just the way it is. So, it used to happen a lot with a lot of you when you first showed up here, and then you eventually, like, pick the little color, because you guys are like, I want to be this color, yay! It's kind of cute, you know? I like it. Quick heads up. Today, I'm sometimes sniffling. If this perturbs you, if this bothers you, I will slap the shit out of you. No, listen, if that does bother you, just letting you know ahead of time, you know? Anyways, just before we get started, one more thing I want to say. Thank you all for joining today. I know it's an early stream. It was supposed to be like 2.5 hours early. I'm a little late now. I mean, it still was about 2.5 hours. Not 2.5 hours. 1.5 hours earlier. It still is around that time. I was just a little late because of the crash, but otherwise, hey, it's fine. Thank you for joining me for an early stream. Very much appreciate it. It's very nice to see people show up for that. There was a point in time where I would have started streaming earlier, and none of the people that come to the stream would have made it. Times have changed. Very happy to see people here. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. So for now, let's step into the Gamer Zone. That's so stupid every time. It makes me happy, though. It's for me. Some things are for me, and that's beyond okay. But it's time for Dark Souls 2, and I'm trying to prep myself. I'm ready. Because we got the Moonlight Greatsword, we did all that stupid shit as a way to buy time so I didn't have to go back to Old Iron King. I'm out of shit to buy time. The only thing left in the base game now is the final boss. That's literally it. You know? It's fucking literally it. But no, now I gotta go fucking do Old Iron King, and then I gotta do the last DLC, and then we're good to go. But hey, we're almost there. And then we can play Bloodborne. I don't know how D managed to shut a door, and it made the close sound of at the same time that I said Bloodborne? Fucking insane. What did I just click continue on? I forgot that we made an accidental new character last time. That's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing. I would have been less scrambled if I hadn't decided to close my eyes again at 3 p.m. See, I'm the exact opposite. For once, I woke up before my alarm, and instead of doing the classic Jimmy Bim, hey, let's close my eyes again, I just, dare I say, unnatural for me. I got up. I moved. Shocking, I know. Shocking. I like you saying trademarked color and then stating how you and Nell have the exact same color. Look, it's trademark exclusive. We're using the same one. Look. You can be pink, Bimbo. You just gotta change your name color if you want to be permanently pink. There's settings for users to change their little chat icons. There's no actual exclusive rights to pink. Don't let Mars's joke fool you into thinking that you can't be pink. Listen. I know we joke around here, guys, but you have to remember that sometimes our jokes of just saying something that's stupid and thinking people assume it's a joke, like, sometimes they might not assume it's a joke. We gotta be ready just in case. We gotta be prepared. It's a thing we do a lot. That's why I made sure to clarify earlier that Fitz was not a centrist. Because just because that's a joke I've said many, many times doesn't mean that Fitz actually is a centrist. Alright, so last time we were here, we got the mechanisms to work by putting in fire. That's fantastic for me. I should start the short stream. That's a good idea. So now I have a lot of places to go if I so choose to. But, do I want to go down there? I gotta find smelter wedges. I'm purple though. I'm trademarking it. Jimmy, change right now. Hey, fuck you. You don't even go here. Get back to the YouTube chat. Get back to the no colors chat. The one where you're either moderator color or no other color because you can't choose one. Get back to the profile picture chat. To be fair, my ideal chat would be profile picture and colors for your names. It's just that Twitch doesn't show profile pictures and YouTube doesn't show, like, colors on your names, aside from moderator, member, or just none. I think there's an extension for, like, extension for, YouTube that does do that, but, I mean, like, who the fuck wants to use YouTube chat over other chats, let's be honest. Because it's Fitz trademark color, you'll have to pay Fitz 97 cents every hour you are paying. That's fucked up. That's predatory. Pink is public domain only. Listen, all I'm saying is that my sister D is older than the both of you, and D has liked pink forever, so if there is going to be a trademark, you will have to fight D, and that will not end good. If you've seen a single Nintendo night, I can't even fight D, and I'm mighty. I'm like a golem. I'm like a golem? What a I'm a golem. What a description of myself. Like the Pokemon, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Yeah, it's me, Golem from Pokemon. Can I just say, I like Golem a lot. I'm a big Golem fan, but I always thought Golem was kind of weird as a Pokemon for an evolution of Graveler. Is that just me? Is that anyone else? Anyone else feel the same way? Like, I love Golem. Golem is my boy, but he doesn't really feel like an evolution of Graveler. He kind of feels like his own thing, and I hate that I have to trade to get him because I fucking love Golem. If I could get Golem on all my teams, I'd get Golem. I like Golem. He's cool, you know? He's sick as hell. He's cute as fuck. He's a little silly guy. I like him, you know? But yeah, that's my Golem gripe, as they call it. By the way, Jim, it's already been said, but like, it's not 4 p.m. in case you didn't know. Oh, it's not? Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. My bad. Mars, thank you for letting me know. I almost had no idea. Could you fucking picture? Could you actually fucking picture that I just like it? That would be fucking hilarious. That'd be Hey, stay down! Hey, stay down! This is not your realm to hang out. Oh god, you're actually terrifying. Where's your head? We don't need heads, right? Oh, don't shoot lava out of your orifices. Whenever I shoot stuff out of my orifices, it's the problem, apparently. But this guy, it's how he fights. I can't believe you. Ow! If you hit me again with the slab, we're gonna have some serious problems, you and I. We're gonna have some serious issues. Hold up, I'm drinking. I'm drinking my Sunny D. You know when they say, like, sun-kissed skin? They mean orange here. So, there's two! Of course there's two! Why are we blowing up in here? Can we focus? Oh, you know what? That worked out. He blew himself up. Stay over there. Yeah, we're being brave now, huh? Yeah, we're being brave. Dark Orb! Dark Orb 2! Dark Orb 3! Dark Orb 4! Dark Orb 5! Oh, you dodged it. Okay, we should basically quit at this point. Okay, let's... I know you're trying to hit me. Fucked up. I don't know why he staggered after, like, I did a one-handed strike. And for some reason, he just staggered and fell over. That worked out perfectly for me. You! It is your turn to die. Can I not say that like a robot? It is your turn to die. I sound like fucking Rock Lee. No, Naruto, it is your... You would never say that to Naruto. It is your turn to die. You fucked up out of nowhere storyline. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. That's right. That's what I thought. Stay right there. Let me hit your ankles a little bit. Don't be upset that I'm hitting your ankles. Let this be chill. You guys are using the fucking YouTube emotes in fucking YouTube chat. And I just want to say, that's one thing I wish Twitch had. The YouTube emotes are so fucking stupid. Like, they're real dumb. But I love them. And that's the new emotes. If we're going back to the original emotes, you guys remember YouTube Kappa? I first streamed on YouTube before streaming on Twitch because my YouTube channel is far older. What's it called? When it came to when it came to Kappa, people tried to use that on YouTube, and it brought out the most bizarre creature. Oh, there's 3. Why would there be 3 of these guys? Yeah, no, I was just thinking. You guys are tough to fight. Let's fight 3 of you. Oh, this one is a proper hammer. That is no slab. Sorry, in case you aren't aware, you are not using a slab. That's an actual thing. Hey, don't ever point me at the Goto mode again, Keck. I swear to God, it's over for you. I will end your bloodline. He usually starts at 4 p.m. on his end. Usually, he's 2 hours early today, though. That's not true. You made that up. That's actually entirely not true. I'm not subbed, and I don't want to be subbed because I don't use this chat. So, I like that as your statement. I don't want to be subbed because I don't use this chat. Not like, oh, I could be subbed to support Jim. Now, fuck all that. My moderator, Jimmers and Bimmers. You kidding me? There we go. We're cool. Could have tried to entice like an extra sub out of the Oilers, but no, no, no. He says, yeah, no, don't. Don't pay this man. Kak, you are actively against this channel, and I understand. You're doing God's work. Brothers, buy an next WoW expansion in 2 years? I already own this one! Oh, boy. Titanite chunk. Was that really only for, like, Titanite chunks and stuff? I already have, like, maxed all that. But I really... Tower key, that's important. Okay, absolutely important. Granted, I could have probably just, probably could have avoided all of that. You know? And then, like, just grabbed it and ran. Because they don't seem to follow you. But you know what? I feel good that I fought them. I feel like a stronger individual. I feel like a more powerful fool. I did actually used to be almost like a teacher's pet type kid for a while, but then a teacher was insanely awful to me because I was a lonely, depressed kid, I guess. So after that, I was wary of all teachers for a while. That's fair. That's totally fair. I was courteous to teachers until one was mean to me, and then I found out that I'm quite the petty bitch. Was not aware of that. That was a new thing to me. It was knowledge that I'd figured out through my wonderful powers. And I distinctly remember in middle school band, I was the only bass player in the entire school, and I took full advantage of that. As I was in the gifted band, the one for like the really, really good at band guys, right? And since I'm the only bass player, they kind of just gotta listen to whatever I say, like, so they can keep me. Other people don't show up to band practice, remember? He gets mad, he screams at them. I don't show up to band practice. Oh, whenever you want, buddy. It's whenever you feel comfortable, okay? And then like I just don't show up for like 6 weeks straight and make him lose his mind a little bit. Iron Passage, is this? Where am I? That teacher was weird. He jump kicked a desk. He got really mad. He did like a jump kick, not a desk, sorry, a cabinet. Let's be more serious here. He jump kicked a cabinet aggressively. It was very odd. Am I where I think I am? Steel-willed Lori. Okay. And Drifter Swordsman, Adel. Who are these people? I think I know where I am. And I'm not too thrilled about the situations we're going to. But we're ready. Oh, what the fuck is this, guys? What is this? Yeah, hit the lever. We'll bring out like 12 guys and a salamander's gonna bomb them. Like, why? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who's the writer of this season of Dark Soul? I didn't think that would hit. If I'm gonna be completely honest, if I can be as honest as I can be, I didn't think that was gonna hit. You know, I'm gonna be completely real. I love art, despised art teachers. That's completely fair. I've seen some questionable art teachers in my time. A lot of teachers were mean to me until high school. I was completely unaware that I sounded depressing to my English teacher, and she did everything she could to make my high school years nice. That's nice. In regards to teachers, I'd say, like, most of them were fine with me. There were some that had, like, some weird, like, vendetta against me. I mentioned before, but there's this time I was with some buddies, right? And, what's it called? Oh, there's a lot of shit up ahead, huh? That's not even a salamander. That's a fucking salamander turret. Some of those buddies ended up smoking, a weed, as they described it in the office, during a lunch period break. And the office was quite upset with me because I was in the vicinity of these delinquents, as they dared call them. These, horrible people. And they, like, put us into, like, an interrogation. Did you do it? And, like, screaming. I'm like, no. And then they got yelled at, because they called my mother. And they were like, hey. I was like, what's up?
Hey. We just want you to let you know that your son was in the vicinity of some marijuana smokers. He was around them. He was in their area.
And my mom's like, okay. Did he do anything?
Well, no, but he was in their vicinity. He was in the area or surrounding them.
And then she yelled at them because she was in the middle of doing something important at work, and they fucking called her for some dumb shit like this. But it was funny because it felt cool. Because this fucker had like a football like phone. It was like a football, and you'd open half of it and it'd be a phone. And he was talking all serious like that. He even said to me, "It's like, well, yeah, we'll see how tough you are when I call your mom." I'm like, okay, call my mother, dude. It's fine. Like, and then he does that, and I got a little cocky, so like I like put my feet up and like laid back and shit. Like, I was a little bit of a stinker in my behavior. I was a model student. A model student. Just I was a little bit of a rascal. I was annoying. The word is I was annoying. I was just an annoying kid. Let me try this again. What happens? Like, that's basically what I was. I wouldn't say I was a delinquent of any kind. I had good grades. I was a fucking theater kid, for Christ's sakes. And, yeah, no. All I was just horribly annoying to the faculty when they bothered me. Like, when there was a... an example of me being absolutely, positively too annoying is, the faculty had been passing these rules to restrict more and more of women's clothing to the point that, like, having, like, leggings that were, like, slightly, like equal to the knee was too much. Because that's entirely too much skin for a young girl to show in fucking high school. What's it called? So everyone, like, there was almost like a protest going on in the school. It was actually rather miraculous. Yeah, calves were horrible things, Fitz. And then I remember going up to the lead, one of the vice principals. We had like multiple. One of the vice principals that were in charge, and I was like, I gotta have my leg up for this one. My nice big boy leg, and I'd be like pointing like here, and I'm just like, here? Oh no, here. How high? Are my jeans okay? Because I rolled my jeans up to here, right? And I'm like, here? Here? How high do you want? Is this too much? I don't want to show any ankle, God forbid. Oh, sorry, the Lord forbid. We're in a Catholic school, for the record. That's where I did that one for. They got mad at me. The series of student protests ended up working in our favor, and they did end up changing the dress codes to not be like fucking bizarre. Like, this lady was pushing so hard. She basically said in a she had like a fucking speech in an assembly, and she's basically saying that women who wear leggings are like prostitutes, is what she said to all the kids. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening, dude? What is going on? They're just wearing leggings. Because, like, leggings, yoga pants, that type of deal, was, like, you know, the big thing that you wear. Now, like, everyone fucking wears it, but, like, that was, like, the... I sound like an old man. That was hip at the time. I didn't... Yeah, of course he was gonna fucking... I'm not fighting very well. Let's be real. I feel like you're just fine messing with the faculty when you're in Catholic school that doesn't let girls have their fucking cats out. Entirely true, but... I didn't really help with anything. Like, you know, I was obviously a part of the actual protest situations, but, like, you know, for this moment, that didn't help the cause at all. It was just some guy being annoying, you know, if we're being real. But hey, if I see you in the hallway, I'm gonna be a little annoying. It's funny. That's the moral of the story. And, like, sometimes it would just be, like, random shit. Like, I'd go to that one teacher that, like, my sister hated, my friends hated, because they were just, like, the worst math teacher in existence. I just walked into their class one day when my friends were in there, because I had a spare, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna come in. And then, I didn't expect this to be the class I walked into, because she was yelling at everybody, saying, like, you guys were beyond messed up, your behavior to the substitute teacher was abhorrent. You have to, like, this is beyond, like, fucked of you. And I for some reason in my brain, I was like, yeah, guys, we have to be better. We can't let this be the standard that we set as students of Miss whatever the name, not doxing them. And then she just turns to me. Smelter Demon 2! That's not what she says. There's a second Smelter Demon. He's blue now. She turns to me, and she's just like, are you even in my class? Like, who are you? What's your name? And she gets, like, really mad. Because, like, you know, I just did some dumb shit. And she gets really mad. And she's like, trying to find out my name so she can get me in trouble. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna tell you. And I walked out the room. And she never saw me again. And that's the thing, they ask for your name, you just leave, you just walk away. You don't get in trouble. It's that easy. Yeah, why would I tell her my name? Like this one, we had church, there was a church celebration, and I didn't like going to those because I was raised in Catholic school, and you're raised in Catholic school long enough, you stop being Catholic. So, when there was this one day when we were supposed to go to a church session, and instead I'm like, I basically point to my friends, McDonald's breakfast? McDonald's breakfast? McDonald's breakfast? So we get ready to go McDonald's breakfast, right? Some of them fuck up. My buddy, my young friend, gets caught in a sea of moving people, and I basically see him get pushed along to the church, and he's going like, no! So he was left behind. My old friend Dennis just got a little scared, so he went to church. He was not religious at all, so that was an experience for him. And what's it called? The rest of us, we snuck out just fine. And there was this one lady, at the end who was like, hey, and she has her phone like this. And she's like, hey, I got you guys on camera. I know what you're doing, and I can see that you're leaving right now, right? This woman had her phone out like this. This is the screen for the record. And, we could easily see that she was recording her own face the entire time that she was threatening us. So I'm happy that she got footage of herself during that scene. That must have been a fun time for her to look back at that footage. That lady was the worst. I don't know, there's probably laws to prohibit it now, but teachers when I was in school, I'm saying this because I know some of you are younger than me, they were weirdly, like, brave about just, like, going through your phone. That was normal. It was okay to do that, you know? So for an example, this teacher once confiscated my friend Benny's phone, and she immediately tried to go through it because that's what teachers did. They go through your phone to see if you were like, oh, you better not have been taking a photo during this class or something. So they just did that. But that was when they had just introduced pattern passwords on Android phones. So, she had no idea. She tried his pattern repeatedly until it locked her out. And then she turns to him and, like, gets, like, angry, and he's, like, sneering back at her. But, like, it's so weird that that used to be normal, you know? They just go through your phone. That's okay. Also, Smelter 2. I hate Smelter Demon. And this one's blue. Like, a lot of people grew up with, like, phones being an intricate part of their actual schooling. So I guess it's gotta be shocking sometimes to talk about how, like banned they were. And how okay it was for them just to take it from you and do whatever they wanted with your phone. Because basically, the worst possible thing is what if they took a picture of the teacher during the class? Oh, then you're in trouble. So they take your phone. Fuck privacy, that doesn't matter. Privacy matters now. But back then, who gave a shit? It was really annoying. I used to have teachers call me up because, like, by the way, creepy, but the reason I got a smartphone is because they're flat. And I got in trouble because my mother said to always keep my phone on me, you know? If I ever need to call her, emergencies are good, you know? When I had a phone as a youngin'. And I had the sliding text type phones, right? And, what's it called? A teacher saw the imprint of the phone in my pants and got upset and angry at me and took it from me because he saw it in my pants. First off, weird as fuck that you're looking at my pants, my guy. But then because of that, my mother's like, okay, well that's stupid. We're getting you a thinner phone so they don't see shit like that. And that's why I got my first smartphone. I'm doing really good against Blue Smelter Demon while talking about like old dumb phone practices in school. I'm actually pretty proud. This boss used to be, like, really hard for me. I think I just sucked. Because the more I play this, the more I realize that, like, Dark Souls 2, the enemies are tough, the bosses are like babies. Now, you might notice something. I'm not getting incinerated when standing next to this Smelter Demon. That's because this Smelter Demon does magic damage instead of, fire damage. Its blue flame is that of magic. Almost fucked that up. We're fine. I think what mainly fucked me up when I was younger, probably at DS2, is just that the bosses were after a very long run of horrible enemies, and I didn't want to redo it. So, like, I started choking on them out of fear. By the way, his fucking sword going directly into the camera. Are you kidding me, Smelter Demon? Oh. I like a good... Oh. Hey. Good try. Get pissed on. I can't just say get pissed on. That's disrespectful to Smelter Demon. And I know you guys are huge Smelter Demon fans. I know all of you grew up on Smelter Demon. He was your first love. It wasn't my first love. I think my first love was probably like what? I was trying to think of something stupid. And I kept just trying to say stones. Yeah, my first love was stones. Good fight, Smelter Demon. Get pussied on. Which I guess is the thing I say. Okay. Nice and simple. We get another Smelter Demon soul, which we can use to craft the same weapon that we saw before. I said that you can use Smelter Demon's soul to craft his weapon, that big fiery thing. But this time, you can use it to craft the blue version, meaning you can actually do a cool little build where you power stance Smelter Demon's blue sword and Smelter Demon's red sword, which looks pretty fucking cool. But also, like, why would you? You know? Let's see, what did I miss? Also, hey, Bun, what's up? How you doing today? I'm glad that, oh, well, not that, yeah, there we go. I'm glad that the high school I went to was pretty lax on most things. We technically had a phone ban in classes, but the teachers didn't really care. They only took them if you actively had the phone out. Sometimes they'd literally let us have our phones out on our desks. Yeah, that's the thing, like, now people use it in fucking learning, and that's, like, that's so wild to me. You know, like, going through, like, elementary or, like, a junior high, sorry, middle school, junior high over here is what it's called, and, like, having your phone out and part of, like, something that's surreal to me. The idea of a phone in middle school and in elementary is that they couldn't even be seen. Not even the hallways. They were not allowed at all, period. In any area whatsoever. If they were found, they were taken immediately. High school, they let you finally have them in your pockets. But if they came out of your pocket, they would kill you. A lot of kids in our school would scream privacy. Yeah, because it's a privacy violation. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face if a teacher went through my phone. I'm not paying for the therapy. I remember sometimes teachers would have some kind of badass reputation about confiscating your phone and nailing it to a wall or stomping to pieces. Yeah, that used to literally happen a lot. And isn't that fucking awful? That's like terrible amounts of property destruction. Especially now how expensive phones are. They were expensive before too, but let's see. I'm gonna clip your teacher saying Smelter Demon 2. It is really funny, honestly. It gets me. Loved eating rocks. Kids and rocks, man. It's powerful. I didn't get a phone until high school, and that was a blessing. I got a phone when I was in elementary for one reason. I didn't use it for anything else. It was just a simple flip phone. It was in case of emergencies because my mother was terrified of me taking the bus because she was a little overprotective of me because I was a dumb kid. And by dumb kid, I don't mean like, he got in trouble sometimes. I mean stupid. I mean, like, I would just get lost sometimes and, like, die. Like, I was just dumb. The first phone I got that actually was, like, for any sort of enjoyment, I guess, was, in junior high. I did get that little sliding text phone, right? But, again, unfortunately, that got taken away because, it left an imprint in my pants. So that was something, I'm doing good. Sorry I haven't been in streams the last few days. Been planning a gender reveal party. That's totally fine. Never apologize for not being in streams. That is beyond okay. There's no obligation to be in streams. These are just shows. These are just shows I put on. Her name is gonna be Victoria. Oh, I love the name Victoria. Actually, a cousin of mine's named Victoria. Great kid. Great kid. Gave her all the fucking Metroid Prime games I had so she could have culture games. That was so funny. You don't even know how fucking proud I was of little Vicky. Walks up to me and she's like, "Hey, so I've been really wanting to play Metroid Prime." And I'm like, here. I just start chucking the fucking game discs at her. She beat them all. Kicked ass. That's a lot of guys. And now she's dressed as Samus for Halloween, so your influence worked. Exactly! Exactly! Good Vicky. I'm proud of the kid. I can't call her kid anymore. She's a full-grown adult, but she's a kid. You ever know, like, you ever have, like, some people that in your head are still, like, always kids? That's Vicky for me. Vicky's always gonna be a kid. Like, yeah, she's in her 20s, but she, like, to me, that's like the fucking 6-year-old. Like, We're gonna fight? We gonna do this, dude? I just chucked him down a fucking ledge. Never mind, we're gonna do fucking nothing. Don't look at me. There's so many guys here, you can hear them all going like little zombies. It was gonna be my little sister's name if she hadn't passed way before she was born. I wanted to honor her that way. That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. I love the idea of that. Okay, I gotta do it for the memes. Okay, so I can go down this normally, but I have to show you guys this part of the DLC. Where you fall through a bunch of floors and then get bitch slapped by a big guy. You can't say that's not hilarious. This DLC's got some funny, stupid shit. That is such a fucking Dark Souls thing, though. Now, though, I did fuck myself over. Because fighting these guys one at a time, I could win. Doing that, it makes it impossible for me to win. It's my beam. But I had to show you. I heard you talking about phones and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I'm remembering those days. Do you know I was a mess? Yeah, no, it was fucking terrible. Because I was specifically mentioning the, I was specifically mentioning the, why did I go this way? Damn it, D, I blame you. I was mentioning just like how they were like banned before, and now they're like regular things. And I was talking about that one music teacher, that stole Benny's phone, and then tried to like go through it, because it used to be normal for teachers to go through your phones. And like, I feel like not a lot of people know that. Like, that seems to be like a shocking fact to like more younger people, but like, yeah, teachers would just try to go through your phones, man. Obviously not naming names, because I don't want, like, fucking, like, dox people. Though I don't think anyone really cares about, anyone's gonna be, like, terrible about the information, but just for safety's sake, I'm just not going to, I'm saying anyone here, but you never know. This is archived forever, so, if you get me. No reason to just randomly put, like, public people's names like that, unless they're, like, general monsters. I said general monsters, and it sounded like I said genital monsters. That is not what I meant to say. Accidental slip of the tongue. It was funny because phones with decent cameras were not around as much when I was in junior high, especially not for people our age. Yeah, but like still, they were terrified about the idea of people taking a photo. It's like, of what? You know, you're gonna get a fucking blur, and people are gonna be like, oh wow, that's such a good quality camera. It is so weird. Like, you guys don't know the shit fucking cameras we praised. How next generational the DSi camera was. That dog shit camera. I loved it, but let's be real, the DSi camera sucked. So we'd plan days for someone to sneak in a digital camera to take friend photos. Aw. I remember having to sneak in my DS so I could play fucking Pokemon Pearl at recess with Kat. That was such a danger, we were terrified. Never before, oh wait, no, hold up. One time in middle school, I was trying to show my classmates Minecraft World during lunch, mind you. And a random teacher saw me with my phone, came over and snatched on my hands. And never before I wanted to fight that teacher more. Oh, like that's so fucking annoying. It's lunchtime, get out of here. Why was that even a fucking rule? Oh, I don't understand. Like, it's not in classes. We're specifically using them outside of classes. I understand in classes. I will always get that. That's abandoned universities. They're like, hey, pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, because it's a fucking, it's an academic establishment. But I will never understand the banning of cell phone use outside of the classroom. Imagine right now I go to my university. And I am outside the class. And I dare touch my phone. And some guy shows up and like, he just shows up and he's like, hey, it's me, Cletus. I gotta take your phone. You were using it outside. Yeah. If you're on school grounds, you know, we get angry about it. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but oh, it's on school grounds, so we're angry about it. Like, that's it. So stupid. So dumb. But like, I would frequently do this. I really need that phone, cause my mom wants to make sure that I'm okay, and I have to see it, and I'll never ever do this again. And then next week they take my phone again, cause I did it again. It was crocodile tears every time, but hey. I was a fibber. I am a fibber. I lie a lot. Innocent lies. Or against terrible people, so that's okay. I still to this day, I met a friend through a streamer that shall not be named because I don't like that person. I don't want to talk about them. But what's it called? This friend that I met through them, that became like a mutual friend, for a little bit until they turned out questionable. I just lied to them about my profession. They're like, what do you do for a living? And I'm just like, oh, I'm a paranormal photographer. Yeah, I go to haunted places, photograph spirits, departed loved ones, you know. And I just made this up without missing a fucking beat for some reason. I don't know why. And to this day, they think I'm a paranormal photographer, which, you know what? As long as they're happy. We don't need to break that illusion for them, right, guys? Don't fucking tell them. Hey, we doing this? I'm scared. I don't want to fight you. You guys always freak me out, even though you're not, like, that big a deal. And see, that's why, because you slammed me! I would rather fight Smelter Demon than this guy. I don't know what it is about this guy, but he fucking terrifies me. You ever have, like, an enemy in a game that is not that bad, but then you do shit like this for, and you're like, okay, well, now I'm just getting shit on. Fuck, I was trying to find a nice drink time, and now I'm gonna get hit again. I gotta be careful. There's just not a lot of space for me to breathe here, and it makes me worried. That's fine. I'm so focused. I'm so cutely focused. Like a plague. I wouldn't say a plague is cutely focused, but hey. Whatever makes you happy, Jim. Oh boy. And I win. I'm just better. I'm just better. The truth is, the fact of the matter is, when you step in this ring with me, Cletus, the fuckinator, you lose. Why am I Cletus now? What happened to me? High school had some characters for sure, but like I could have my phone in my bag or even my desk. It felt like I'd been like freed. It was crazy to me. I'm like, oh, it's on my desk. It's on silent. It's on my desk. And if I'm in like lunch or walking around the hallways, I could just text my friends. I was like, there's no way. This It's a whole new thing. It's a whole new world we live in. They loved playing the gacha game with 14-year-olds. Yeah, it's fucking bizarre. But the baiting of students was constant, and I don't understand why. It was so bizarre. Ugh. I'm so angry. This is making me pissed off. Clip the thing I took forever to clip because Twitch is consistently functional. Isn't consistently functional. I can't read, is the thing. I'm illiterate, is the truth of it. Do you have a phone? Yes, Smelter Demon upon thee. Real, exactly. These teacher power trips are going too far. Man, I'm seeing the Smelter Demon almost every other class now. Man, I just... It's so annoying. I feel like there's too many adults that get into a field of education or just taking care of children in general in some way that are, like, obsessed with power. And they're like, ah, yes, these are kids. I have so much power over them because I am adult. And it's like, or consider the fact that you are nurturing young minds. Maybe. just perhaps. I know that might be a lost concept here. Because it gets in the way of the power fantasy. If you want a power fantasy, just go play Prototype. Go be one of Protillion users. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Can I just, like, avoid you guys? You're covered in ash, so that seems to imply to me that somewhere Nadalia's nearby. Nadalia, could you stop piping these guys up? They think there's something now. Where are you? Where are you to give these guys power? Are you upstairs? That might be a possibility. If I go up here, I'm already gonna be free of these two. Hey, fuck you! Oh, I'm going down. Never mind. If I go upstairs, immediately go downstairs. Going to grade 10, having teachers who said we can listen to our music. Oh, that was... That I will forever have... Hello? Would you like to say hello? What's up? Can't hear him, but he's meowing at me. Hold up. Hey. Say hello to the world. He has nothing he wants to say. He has nothing to add, do you, buddy? Bless him. My sweet son. But yeah, he, not he. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to talk about you. You're cute, but that was not my initial intention of the story. Zelensky, while that much of junior high felt like another realm compared to both elementary and high school. Yeah, it's a horrible place. That was the worst years of my life. Junior high, I was almost, not expelled, suspended on the first day. Because I showed up to school in a hat. I used to actually, I wanted to start wearing more hats, and I stopped wearing hats until I was an adult. But a reason why is I show up to school in a hat, and the principal sees me and screams at me. I then put off, like, because I was gonna take it off when I got to my, like, area where I can take it off, right? But, like, I walked through the door, so she yelled at me. And then in my locker, which is right next to the door that leads outside for recess, I put on my hat, so she screamed at me. She saw me, and she screamed at me again. And then, before leaving the school, I opened my locker and put on my hat to walk outside, and screamed at me, being like, "That's it. I'm gonna one more time, and you're suspended." I'm like, oh my fucking god! So I just never wore a hat again until like years later. Yeah, listening to music on your phone was definitely like a game changer. You know, take the nastiest tuna salad we're having that day and chuck it in his face. Oh my god, that's wild as fuck. So a fucking weird how seriously your junior high teachers were taking this shit. Yeah, they were, again, it was honestly like, it felt like a power trip for sure. We had to pay to wear hats on Fridays in my school. Pay to wear hats? $10? Well, at least it's Fridays. Like, what the fuck is that? Alright, okay, I thought my shit was dumb. You guys, you guys got some dumb shit. I think it's safe to say these schools might be a little bad. So, this is where the final boss of the DLC is. I'm just telling you right now. They're surrounded by, these Nadalias, and they will continuously heal the boss. I will need to be grabbing smelter wedges to break these throughout the course of the, like, to get all of them. I think there's 4 of them. I don't think I have enough smelter wedges for the ones here, but I'm gonna break as many as I can for the time being. Just to have them out of the way. But just in case you were curious, like, where a lot of the... Are you okay, buddy? You're going up and down. He's restless. Hey, come on. Checking on my boy. You gotta go to the bathroom? Hold up. Let me see if he has to go to the bathroom. We're gonna take a quick little breaky, and I'll just be right back. And I'll see you guys in just a second. Enjoy this League of Legends video I made with my friends a while back. Pretty fun, I think. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. And, that's literally all I have to say about it, but yeah.
He, who, ha, he, who, ha, he.
Where you going? Why did I walk in? Shit! You funny got me killed!
Ow.
Oh, good road.
Thank you. What are you doing? I hate you.
That was. Oh.
You almost were the greatest of all
I
time.
did some cool stuff, but it's okay. I got Lux. I dived a tower to kill Lux for no reason.
Listen, it's a
You
lot.
took
She
one
deserved
more
it.
time than you should have, and that's all that that's all that matters.
Why are you?
I went to go look at my support was.
bro.
There's nothing you can do.
What? Just before the end, baby.
Oh my god.
That was so funny.
Whoa!
Shit.
For my next trick,
Ugh.
I
Now
took time.
Kyler did it. Nature's healing. Do you fear us, mortals? This is so stupid.
Come here.
Well, I just wasted money.
oh shit, oh shit,
Come here, dies.
Oh yeah, I was gonna play Thresh and Earth.
Wait, none of you are watching this. You aren't seeing the annoying thing I'm doing. God damn it.
Get him, get him.
Go. Oh my
Nice.
god, stupid.
Holy shit.
Good.
So,
Holy
fuck
shit.
everyone. That was awesome. I'm so cool and epic, and everyone loves me. Would it be lovely if they didn't have vision here?
It'd be hilarious. Okay, that's one Baron buff gone.
This is League of Legends.
Oh, killed Soraka.
Oh, get it, get it. Yes!
Got
That's a
it.
steal!
Oh,
Great job. Fucking terrific.
The funny part is that I did that by accident.
Listen, the best things are the ones that are
Yeah,
accidental.
don't try to do anything. You seem to be at your best when you're not trying.
True.
Your instinct is just amazing. Fuck you, it's mine.
I ulted her just to make sure that she wouldn't get away.
3 jackasses fighting for 1 fortune.
get away from me.
You're not gonna get away. He can chase you for life.
Oh, no.
Actually, Rakan might stand a chance. Hey, Gooners! Don't just say hey, Gooners aggressively. It's me. What's up? What's cooking? What's happening? What's going on? I hope you enjoyed the brief bit of that video. It was only like 3 minutes. I wasn't gone too long. We're fine. We're fine. I just want to say real quick that if you enjoy how that video was edited in any way, that's basically how the Baldur's Gate one will be. If that makes any sense, you know? That's how I edit videos with friends. It's oh my god, do you hear that? I thought it was gonna be like a mini burp. Holy shit. That was crazy. I can't get over the $10 hat thing. I'm still thinking about it. What the fuck happened? That's bizarre. My average lunch in high school didn't cost $10. Ours did. And it would be like specific things. But there was a secret menu. And I was gonna get into that in a moment. But let's see, what else did I miss? Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Love this fucking track. I had a teacher in high school that wouldn't allow hoods or hats despite the fact that his classroom is literally 40 Fahrenheit even in the winter. Jesus fucking Christ. Why? I had a guy in my school, you fuck you. I had a guy in my school, you fuck you, and would wear a hat all the time. That line there just sounded like halfway through, you just, like you were talking, and then, hey, yo! Fuck you! And then you went back to what you were saying, you know? Hey, Seth, welcome! You're late. If only I had confidence the halls would look like the Thunderdome if I did. I get that. Totally get that. That's some bass, didn't it? When are you gonna play Baldur's Gate the 3rd? Shut up, you. I meant to say more than that. That was embarrassing. I got lunch for free because of some state thing. No, we couldn't even imagine that. My high school banned graphic tees of any kind. Like, if you came to school with a graphic tee, you got sent straight home. What the fuck? I didn't have that limitation. They just let me wear whatever the fuck I wanted. Well, to an extent. If I was a girl, and I showed skin, then I was a harlot of the highest caliber. Like, I literally spent less than $5 my high school lunches because I'd get a sandwich, a juice, a muffin, and it cost like... Really? That's all it cost you? They were just squeezing money out of us. Okay. I literally just got home. Relax. Yeah, no, rest up, Seth. Don't worry about me being stupid, I promise. It's not a big deal. I remember one time when I started junior high, they announced over the intercom they were banning some rainbow scarves or bandanas people were wearing in their pockets because of gangs. Forgot about that. There's a third part after 2 to salad. Was there? Hold up. Or everything I had just broke. I tried to pull up your message and everything just shattered. That was stupid. Give me a second. I love that I can just look up user's history. Luckily, the teacher wasn't able to catch my ass. I hid in the girls' bathroom until lunch ended. See, hiding in the girls' bathroom until lunch ended actually reminded me of a different thing, if you don't mind me mentioning. When my buddy Benny, he was trying to skip out on like the basketball thing they had or something, right? That you could go to or something. What was it exactly? Either way, he was trying to leave. And he was jumping from bathroom to bathroom to bathroom with his friend to like sneak his way out the school slowly without being seen. And he finally fucking makes it. And this guy comes up to him. Oh, where you guys going? We're skipping on this. We're sneaking out. Are you? And at that moment, he looks at him. He's like, shit, are you a teacher? Because this guy looks like 16 years old. One of the teachers. He's wearing shorts, a t-shirt, and a backpack. He looks like a student. And this dumbass just told him his exact plan. Right before they were free. Ugh. We're all scared little 12-year-olds at first till we realized that I was probably related to gay stuff and not gangs. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, Catholic school. Okay, but I was gonna say, what was I... Oh yeah, the secret menu. I remember my friend went, into, what's it called? What's the word? Where's my music? Okay, it's there. Okay, not music. I'm gonna say my video game sound. He went up to the cafeteria, and he looked directly at, He looked directly at, the... What am I saying? I got distracted again. Yeah, he looked at the guy who was running the cafeteria. And he kept telling me, there's a secret menu in this cafeteria. There's a secret one. All the stuff you see there, that's only for the normal people. If you know, you know. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What stupid shit are you lying to me about this time? And I thought he was lying to me because he lies sometimes. He was a funny guy. But then I see, and so I realized this lie is going on too long. We're in line for the cafeteria lunch, and he's getting closer and closer. And he goes up to the teacher. Hey, can I get a Philly cheesesteak? Which is obviously not in the menu. Our menu was like fucking, a sandwich and like fucking maybe fries, you know? And that's it. And then fucking, the cafeteria guy looks back at him. Can you wait? And I'm like, oh my god, this is real. This is a secret menu. And we stayed back for a while, and he just made him a fucking Philly cheesesteak. I'm like, whoa! That's crazy as shit. That was wild to me. But the idea of like a hidden menu in a high school cafeteria is really funny to me. And now, Bun Smoke, I think I might have missed the thing you talked about because I think I read a different message accidentally. Let me see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You said there was a question. No, I responded to your thing. I was saying that like I went to a different story about one of my friends hiding in a bathroom for something. Like, we got to the whole thing. Don't you worry. I just closed like 6 windows. What did I do? Okay, it's fine. We're good. Let's pretend I know how to run my setup perfectly. I remember when I started in the high school, we had uniforms, shirts except for gym, and a couple years later, they made it up so you need to wear the basic school shirt for gym and any other uniform for outside of it. I had to buy a bunch of polos because I only had a basic shirt. Their excuse is that they didn't want students to get judged for the clothes they could afford. Janet, we're all poor. This is a poor neighborhood. Also, you're fucking with poor students by making them buy more shirts. Yeah, that's a terrible excuse. I remember that one creepy old lady in junior high who wasn't a teacher, and she's always trying to enforce dress code things, but she was so weird and pervy about it. Yeah. When she sat next to me and my friends that were discussing something in class, she just puts her hand on my friend's leg to tell her their shorts are too short. That's so creepy. Ugh. Ugh. Again, I want to also apologize for the ad rolls and stuff. As mentioned in the little thing, it's basically to prevent a pre-roll, as pre-roll ads are kind of the death of small streamers, because if you try to find a small stream and there's an ad playing the moment you try to join, 9 out of 10 people will just leave the fucking stream. That is not a joke. And so we've been... Oh, you're being killed by it too. You're a piece of shit. So, I've been trying to just avoid that by having our own ads play at specific times. I apologize for it. I wish... I gotta be better at, like, managing when they are to not be as interesting during the ad breaks, but unfortunately, I'm always interesting, so that's just unfortunate for everyone else. Just the sad reality of it. Careful. Fuck. Ideally, I'd just rather there be no ads whatsoever. Our version or pre-roll. Personally. I don't think there needs to be an ad on my live stream, you know? Like, that's just me. But, I don't run that, and Twitch would be very mad at me if I somehow made that, like, an enforced thing. They would get really pissed. I just realized I can't kill this guy. I'm just gonna leave. There's also no point. I just want to light this, at least. There we go. Okay, so this is a bonfire to this area, and that's okay. I need to find smelter wedges. And use up these souls I have. Because why the fuck not, eh? Let's be ready. Let's be prepped. I wasn't sure because the other whole thing started. Blah, blah. My classmates who were sitting at the table I was at called me a legend for that like a month after the debacle. Because the teacher was like a tyrant the way he treated kids in our middle school. And apparently I was the first student to be balls enough to throw tuna salad in his face. I mean, I certainly wouldn't do that. I would get too terrified of being like expelled or something. So I get that.
There until hope.
That is very, like, just impressive, honestly. My high school required a uniform that made you buy like 6 pieces, of which was something like 80 to 100 euros, because it was compulsory blazer, private school, and a bursary. Fun. Oof. And your groups had separate uniforms every few years. Like in your last year, you had to buy a new tie. They're just doing everything they can to make you guys pay. My fucking god. That's just excessive. Just absolutely excessive. Thankfully your uniform is just shirts. I would have been so mad if I needed to individually buy a bunch of parts of an entire uniform. Yeah, I had no uniform at least, I'll say that. It was nice that I got to wear just whatever the fuck I wanted in school, you know? Other problems aside. They almost got uniforms for that junior high I went to, the one that was already terrible. So adding that onto it as well, I might have fought somebody. Like a faculty member, not a student. We were in that together and we were suffering. What else did I miss? They changed the look of the shirt every... Oh, no. The only thing I had to buy was a $10 gym tee at the beginning of the year for safety reasons. They changed the look of the shirt every year because one time students from a different school snuck over in an outdoor gym class and started a fight with some guys there. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Our school, like, sports teams would get into violent fights and beat the piss out of each other. I guess they really wanted to be like, oh, we have the rivalries of like the big teams. Like, no, you guys are like 14. Relax, you know? Oh man, the amount of fights I had to avoid in high school. I was the diplomat. My friends almost got in so many fights with so many other groups of people, and there'll be alliances to these groups. There's almost like 40 guys about to fight each other. And I have to sit there and be like, guys, come on, let's talk this out. You play League of Legends. I like that too. And you're a Dark Souls guy. This guy here, he loves Dark Souls too, you know? And we like try to get them all to bond over different things. It worked out pretty well. I did a lot because my one friend kept trying to fight people, but he was like, oh. So like people could just obliterate him, and I, you know, didn't want him to die, to be honest. I think it was saying my ass I was never in his classes, so he didn't know my name. That's totally fair. Again, never tell them your name. Oh fuck, there's so much shit I gotta keep up with. I was insulted for my size in school by teachers and students alike, so I would wear this ungodly hot hoodie to cover myself, and then they would send me in the office for my tights. For the tights. I get that entirely. That's fucked up. Jesus Christ. When we had shirts, specific jumpers, the blazer, specific kilt with school colors, specific gym uniform that had school colors and logos, our shirt was a specific color that you couldn't wear any other shirt, specific coats which were the only ones who were allowed to wear in bad weather. Oy. We're combined primary and high school. The P1s, like 5-year-olds, first year of school ever, were required to wear gendered hats. Ugh. My classmate said he grilled them to try to get my name out of them, but they stayed quiet and were like, dude, she came over here and she started showing us her Minecraft world. For all we know, she could be a 6th grader that got lost. I feel that. Okay. Yeah, that's... I complain about my school, but I'll never say mine's the worst, because you guys have some dumb shit. You guys have some fucked shit. You know? I obviously have complaints, and I'm not saying mine aren't justified, but like, by comparison, you guys had a fucking hard time. Jesus Christ. You sell like better stones now, right? Now that I don't need them. Yeah, now you sell fucking large titan, you sell chunks, you sell a slab? Are you out of your fucking mind? Did I ever fully upgrade my staff? This is a very important thing to check that I never bother checking. I'm pretty sure I did. Did I? Please tell me I did. Please tell me I'm not an idiot. Please tell me I didn't just forget entirely, because I forgot entirely. Yep, I have 29 Twinkling Titanite, and I just totally forgot. Oh my god, Jim. That is so embarrassing.
I'll be around.
So it's a +5 now, officially? Yeah. Which means now its scaling is really, really good. So my dark spells are all powerful. Well, now I just feel embarrassed. Did I ever read the description of the Moonlight Greatsword, the proper one? The blade of this greatsword shines like the brilliant rays of the moon. In the oldest legends rarely spoken of today, it's said that the sword was born of a great white being. The strong attacks unleash its strength, launching a wave of moonlight. Let me show you the difference between the sizes of the fake Moonlight Greatsword and the real Moonlight Greatsword. I obviously can't wield them because, you know, they're not my build style. But the fake one is more shorter and stouter, and the real one is long and thin. And you can almost see, like, they're both blue in color, but it almost feels like the fake one is more blue. Does that make sense? It is funny that this game just has a fake greatsword, like one that, like, yeah, this one's so epic and cool, and then you read it and you're like, no, this is just a normal sword. It's like a sword painted blue. This means nothing. Real one's more, it's like tealy green. Yeah, exactly. For sure. The fake one almost like glows, if that makes sense, with how blue it is. At least in Majula. Very interesting. Our issue was like 90% teachers who shouldn't be teachers but probably couldn't do anything else. Yeah, that was our problems. Less so like the schools themselves, I'd say. In college, in college, I'm trying to get over my weight and insecurity. I wear a lot of dresses, and teachers are asking me if I'm in the fashion club. It makes me happy. I get it. Okay. My blazer ended up with a hole in it, but I got promoted to prefect in my last year. That's a real thing? This is gonna sound so embarrassing, you know? I thought that was a made-up thing in, like, those Potter movies. I didn't think that was a real title of, like, a student. I thought that shit was made up. That sounded fake. That sounded fake. I forget, like, you guys actually have shit like that over there, huh? I honestly thought that was fake. That straight up was not a thing I ever considered. Feels weird to me. The only reason they let me wear my graduated friend's blazer with the perfect piping on it was because they felt bad that I was there on a bursary and I was poor, and I had to push for it because they wanted me to buy a whole new blazer so they could put piping on it instead of fixing the hole. Christ. The Moonlight Greatsword looks like they made it from the crystal in the Moonlight Butterfly's chest. Be kind of fucked up. Granted, it's also fucked how it's originally made. You do just slice off a dragon's tail and it morphs into that, but... Let's go back to the shit DLC. I have to look around. We have to find more smelter wedges, because gamers... I don't have any more smelter wedges. And if I want to beat the guy who was here, I gotta get myself some smelter wedges. I accidentally found the smelter demon, by the way. I didn't remember where he was. I did not remember at all. He's an optional fight. The only fight that's mandatory in this DLC is the last fight. The other ones are completely optional. I will be showing them all, but like, you know, they are not actually necessary. And I basically was just like, okay, well, I probably like won't find this multi. I'm gonna have to Google where he is. No, he was right fucking there. Very silly. I thought cutting off a dragon still gets you the Drake sword. No, it's different drakes. That's for the Hellkite Drake. For the Stone Drake, you get the Dragon Ultra Great Sword. Seath gives you Moonlight Great Sword. Gaping Dragon gives you this fucking thing I forgot the name of. And Calamite gives you a special one too. I misread that as my name, and I was like, no, I don't. Yeah, just cut off Seth's tail when you get a chance. Oh, I can't fuck it. I'm being cursed. That means there's an Adalia here, which doesn't matter because I don't need more wedges. Do you have wedges? I said like Dora. Do you have wedges? Yeah, I'll die. It's fine. We're right next to a bonfire. I don't actually care. I'll farm my deaths. It's okay to me. It's like how people hear about Catholic school here, and it's totally different with like nuns and everywhere. Different with nuns everywhere. Wait, what? It's like how people hear about Catholic school here, and it's totally different with nuns everywhere. You're making it sound like the way you worded that was funny. We don't have nuns, is what D's saying. This is a real person. I'm not gonna fucking summon you to fight. But yeah, we don't have nuns in our area or anything like that. That's just not a thing. There is a bishop. You're missing the word think every time. Did you actually put think? You did put think. How did I misread that like a bunch of times? There's a lot of words for me to read. I'm busy. But in regards to like Catholic schools here, the most you're gonna see, I guess, is like occasionally they'll be like, "Hey, we brought the bishop for this Catholic thing," right? And then Benny is gonna be blessed by the bishop and misunderstand and high five him. That's my favorite thing. Fucking Archbishop of the entire province appears, and my buddy Benny, the guy goes like this to bless him, and Benny goes up top and slaps the shit out of him. And the bishop's appalled face looking back at him. He's just like, oh, fuck. So he, like, avoided him afterwards. That was just church, though, not even school. Listen. The bishop would still sometimes show up for school, though. You know? At least for me. I don't know if that ever happened to you or not. Wait, Curse doesn't instantly kill you in DS2? No, Curse in DS2 does not work the same way as DS1. In DS1, Curse instantly petrifies you and halves your HP. And in DS2, it brings you a further layer of hollowing. Hollowing can go all the way until eventually having your HP, but I have a Ring of Binding, so that doesn't do that anyway. So it's kind of, well, if I'm already dead, it's kind of pointless. It doesn't actually do anything. And then Petrify took the place of Curse without actually applying that debuff. This would continue as Curse just doesn't exist in any game past this at all as a status, and Petrification continues onwards, you know? In its place. Can I open this? Ring required ahead. Is there? Okay. What's this way, though? Large Titanite shard! Why am I just screaming that as I'm getting attacked? What is this? I love when we had a bunch of priests come because they were all, they were clearly sending young new guys because they were all flustered and looked terrified to be around so many teenagers at once. I meant to yawn, I just burped instead. That is so embarrassing. With the priests, I used to just, like, lie. We had to go for confession. And then I was just like, they were like, do you have anything to confess for? I'm like, Father, I've done nothing wrong. I've been my supreme self, but I've seen others fail around me. My sister screamed at my mother, unaware of the kindness that my mother's been showing, the stress she'd been under, the power of God that she has been influenced by in her prayers as she tries to make our family work the best she can. And I just made some shit up. I don't remember why. I hope they didn't, like, you know, fucking, like, look into D after that one. I was, like, fucking, like, junior high me. Where am I? I don't know what they mean by ring for this. What ring is required to open said door? Have I gotten any ring that seems to be of any sort of substance? Oh, I can open this. I didn't realize. Oh. That's where Nadalia is. Gotcha. least I was like, I don't know, I'm mean to my brothers sometimes. That's what I normally do. My normal way to do it, aside from when I felt like being stupid, is I just be like, I yelled at my sister and I hit my sister. I've never hit my sister like in my older years, but you'd say that just because you just want them to shut up and stop trying to do a confession with you, right? I swear, I cuss, I sometimes use the Lord's name in vain. And I sometimes forget that God is the best. And they're like, okay, well, remember that God is the best. I'm like, well, God is the best. And let me go. I couldn't lie to their faces. I mean, like, what am I gonna say? I just said the generic shit usually because, like, hey. Father, I'm sorry, but, I skipped going to church 8 times this year. Like, no, fuck you, I don't care. Yeah, they don't put us behind the window like they do in churches. They just, like as D said, they just put us in a chair directly facing them, defeating the entire purpose of the confidential confession. I always wanted to go to confession just so I can say the most outlandish shit that isn't true, but sounds like something someone would honestly admit to. It's kind of fun. We had some loser who ran a really weird, lame, unpopular Christian radio station come in and do guest assemblies twice a year, and he'd always talk as if he was a celebrity when every single teenager in the auditorium thought he was the biggest loser. Yeah, as Fitz says, Mars. I hope get good close. Happy close. I meant to say more than that, but my brain, there's so much shit going on at once. I'm a little overwhelmed, and I keep just walking into this room forgetting why I'm here. I have to find a ring, right? Hey, Adeline, how you doing today? I have to find a ring, but I have zero fucking clue what to do with said ring. Or where, like, how open? How open? Maybe it's in here? This door shuts every time, really? Okay, well, obviously not in here then. What I meant to say, Mars, I hope you find clothes, like good clothes that you're looking for that make you happy and stuff, you know? I'm still looking for clothes that make me happy. I need to find pants. Because I've fallen out of love with jeans, if that makes sense. Me and jeans, we've had a separation. I'm not really feeling it anymore. I want something new, you know, if that makes sense. I don't think I've ever been to like a church. I've been to a church, but not for church. The way you fucking say that, I know what you mean, but what you talk like in a fantastic way. For me, I've been to church because I was raised as a young Catholic. Obviously, things have changed. But, you know, I went through all the things. I had my first communion. I was confirmed. That was funny because they were like, they thought I was studying for the Bible, whatever the fuck you have to do. And they just, they looked at my notebook, and it's just a series of Roman numerals counting to 100 because I was bored. Even though it was mostly for the community aspect. It was the community aspect because basically every single person from former Yugoslavia, the way they interacted with each other is they all went to the church. That was the gathering place where they would all talk to each other. That was the reason her family was in church. It's not because we were religious. It's just because that's where people talk to each other from the people who were displaced from that area through many years. Where do I keep going back in here? I don't have the ring. I just keep walking back in here. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my goddamn mind. I love your videos. Hey! That's my favorite person in any of the chats right now. None of the rest of you said nothing about my videos. That's my favorite person now. Fucking right. My videos rule. I remember needing a ring for a door in here. Hey, maybe that person's lying to me, but hey, it's fun. Where do I go to get more smelter wedges? Potato wedges. I'm hurt. I love your videos. See, that's my next favorite person. That's another favorite person right there. All of you are letting me down. No, I very much appreciate it. Like, because I realize, like, I know a lot of you watch the streams, right? That's probably a thing, like, that most of you active people watch. But, like, the videos are a thing I put way more time into. So, like, when people actually like those, I'm like, yeah! Yeah! I get, like, excited. I get hyped. I go Mr. Beast mode. Which, don't say that now, because I guess that now that's more equivalent to I commit war crimes for entertainment. Mr. Beast shit's fucked. If you get a chance to look at that. I try not to harsh on people for going to church, but I just don't do church because 9 times out of 10, every time I've tried going to church, somebody who knows me is there, tries to start a lynch mob because I'm a lesbian. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. I'm not religious. Church isn't for me. That's about it, you know? Used to go to church. Most boring time in my life. That shit gets really, really, really boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you've never been to church before, it's a very, very boring occasion. And I feel bad because when I'm bored, I have one thing I immediately try to do every time. Which is not good in a public space. Because this is what I keep trying to do. Just like that, fucking full, like squanched over like that and everything. So my mother has to keep trying to keep me awake because I'm passing the fuck out in church. And she's like, hey, they're gonna say shit about you. They're gonna be like, this is the devil. He sleeps in the church. But I just get tired. I don't scream. Yeah, I fell asleep on a candle once. I burned. I singed my hair. I had like bangs. And I singed my hair and had like a white streak for a while. You know what? It looked kind of cool. Smelled like in the middle of a fucking church proceeding, everyone just smells burning hair, which doesn't smell great, by the way, if you ever have the opportunity to smell it. Not a great thing. But that was embarrassing. Must have felt cool, though? No, because I'm dumb. I could have been like, oh yeah, that's just my genetics. I just look like that. And I could have been like, you know, like, powerful anime kid. But I told everybody that I burned my hair falling asleep on a candle. So they just think I'm stupid. I know I told them all. I didn't have to tell them all. But I was like, yeah. I fell asleep on a candle. Why did I fucking tell them? That's my question. It also didn't even look cool. Yeah, no, it didn't. It could have looked cool, but I didn't get to live my Inuyasha fantasy. A damn shame. A damn shame. Damn shame. Damn shame. What happened to me? The one thing I go to church that was very beautiful. It was very, very pretty. The ones we went through school were just these little tiny buildings, and they kind of sucked. But the one we went to, like, that was our people's church, was like fucking gorgeous for some reason. I'm like, what the hell? Lovely place. Lovely, lovely place. So one thing I'll give Catholicism D, the aesthetics are crazy. Yeah, it's fucking, like, just beautiful. Fuck. But yeah, turns out if your people are displaced, usually due to a war, very good place to meet more of your people or like hang out with your people is a church. Works really well. You go through the stuff you don't care about, where like the monotonous chanting that gets very tiring, and then you just hang out and eat with everybody and have a good time, you know? We'd have little parties and everything. But then like I also just started to hate a lot of the people, so that's me. That's me. Not seeing like everyone is gonna start hating all the people in their churches. Just me. Where am I? Where am I? No, no, no. Just let me open the thing. You know what? I don't trust you guys anymore. I thought that was gonna kill me. I thought that was gonna kill. I thought I was gonna die. Fuck! I've been so distracted. There's been like an hour and a half. We've done nothing this stream. I've been so distracted. Fucking click the button. There we go. I shot Bimbo. We're okay. We're safe. The parties were so funny because you could see the old-ass priest stumbling around all drunk. Yeah. Yeah, you could. Not very, like, holy feeling, you know? I was about to say, I'd be like, I would have laughed so hard if that fall killed you and you walked in the fire. I thought it was going to kill me, that's why I popped out Life Gem really quick. I'm like, is this going to save me? And it did, and I felt really cool. Until I forgot that there was indeed fire after the room. I'm going to do better. We're going to get this. We're going to be okay. I'm ready to go. My cat just jumped onto my back and it scared the shit out of me. Sorry about that. I've been burping a lot. What is happening to me? I've also been to a funeral held in another almost 900-year-old cathedral, and during it there were fucking tourists coming in despite signs being held out. Oh my god, look, they're having a funeral. They're probably doing like an old-timey reenactment of a funeral. Isn't that crazy? That's fucked up. We're drinking so much soda? No. I refuse. I refuse. Few things bring me joy in life. I will grab the things that bring me joy and I'll hold on to them as long as I can. Whoop. I'm burning. That's bad. Don't die, don't die. Don't die. We're okay. Heal up. And see if I can get them to follow me or at least come closer this way, because I want to go open that chest. That's my ultimate goal. I'm starting to feel like that chest has something important. Am I right about that? Who knows? But I want to see, and my gut is telling me that it is, that it's helpful. But my body is also telling me, Jim, you're wrong, you're stupid. You're gonna open that and there's gonna be nothing. There's gonna be like a fucking life gem, and then you're gonna shit your pants sad. Open, open. Open, 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 open. Smelter Wench +4, baby! Yeah, no, I got exactly what I want. Can we move, please? Can we all step out of the fucking way? This is irresponsible. Okay, well, we have enough Smelter Wedges for the last boss, and then maybe there's... I want to say there's also, just 2 extra ones, which means I have enough Smelter Wedges total, which means I can get all the Dahlias, get her soul. Big win for me. That's exactly what I wanted. Yepic. Yepic probably isn't the excited thing I wanted to say to reference my joy. But let's get the one that's over here first, in this room, so I never have to fucking do this ever again. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you have to go home. See, I think that would be a better lyric for that song. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics of that song. Hey guys, don't fuck with me. I'm here to pick up a... Guys. Now I have to go pick that up, you jackasses. This reminds me, did I pick up all the Nadalia souls after I broke open the statues in previous areas? I didn't consider that until just now. There might be a chance that I didn't. That's gonna cause me a bit of a strife. Hey Frog, what's up, buddy? Maybe went to the park and accidentally crashed a wedding hall. Yeah, we did crash. I forgot about that. Don't look at me. Oh, this area is so much nicer to see in now that, like, Nadalia isn't, like, painting it, like, dark for some reason. I don't know why she was doing that. I guess she was just feeling fun. Which, like, respect. I get it, you know. I also like to turn out the lights when I get a little bit fun. Alright, that's it. Evil gym mode. We're taking this seriously now. Could you picture if I streamed like this? You just see the slight reflection of my glasses the entire time, and that's it. Nothing else. Velveeta? What the fuck is that? Armageddon, my dog, he's a baby, does this to me, but, like, he's the opposite of sneaky, especially since he'd need to walk on a solid floor so his claws click-clack. What a baby. The cathedral looks fucking wild, though. I'll send pictures of the interior. Yes, do that. I'd love to see that. D, what does our priest look like? Not our priest, what does our church look like? Because I straight up don't remember. I know it's probably not gonna be anywhere near as nice as Seth's, because, like, you get that, you guys have that European churches that got all the history, you know, like hundreds and hundreds of years. They built those a long time ago. Look really nice, you know. I think mine looks good for a Canadian, like mine, the one we went to, looks good for a Canadian church, but it's a Canadian church, which obviously is quite different. Very creamy, fake tasting cheese. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I had no idea what that was. Who's putting down a Dragon Covenant duel? This is the same motherfucker that was putting down a regular duel. I'm not gonna Dragon duel you. No one uses this Covenant. Bless your soul that you thought I would. Oh my god, you poor, poor baby. I'm missing a Nadalia. But before I think about that, let's go take out the ones that are next to the boss room so I don't have to worry. What's a Dragon Covenant duel? Being a part of the Dragon Covenant lets you put down a duel sign that is the exact same as regular duel signs, but it's dragon this time. And, there was such a rarity to see in Dark Souls 1 that they became a little bit of a meme. That you'd see the eye and you're like, you're in the Dragon Covenant? Really? Okay. Okay. Enjoy your one duel of the year. I'm just being mean. Remember accidentally buying it thinking it was a block of cheddar and being so confused and horrified? Yeah, since I can't consume cheese due to it killing me, this is out of my pay grade. I can't give any opinions on your cheesinesses. I'm sorry for the lack of good cheese or whatever. Oh! Wait, what if I get these bloodstains? Yeah, which one are you gonna fight? Which one of us are you gonna fight? I understand they're just like echoes, but like I can pretend and make them scared, okay? Okay, we at least got rid of all the Nadalias that are from the boss. I'm gonna be honest, as difficult as DLC was, I could kind of death walk or corpse walk through most of it. It's not the worst thing. I think this DLC so far has been an easier exploration than the first DLC. Like, not to change my mind here, because this originally was the DLC I hated the most. Not to change my mind, like some sort of mind changer, like a freaker of that type. I think I actually just like this DLC more than Sunken King. I hate the way it looks. I really despise how this DLC looks. It's kind of boring as hell. But the more I play it, it definitely does feel a little nicer than Sunken King as a whole. I don't know how Fitz will feel about that, because they played these two, and they seem to passionately despise this one, you know? I don't know if it was like shaped like block cheese, but it's like soft cream cheese or something. Cheese that's so goddamn nasty and tastes like plastic. We can't bring Jim to the government case for the cheese in Missouri. Yeah, that would kill me. That is my, like, that is the land that openly fights me. Yeah, cheese kills me immediately. I touch it and I die. I don't touch it and I die. If I eat it, my throat closes, and I just kind of die. Imagine not violently hating the last DLC. When I was younger, the last one was actually my favorite Keck. Or unless you mean like, do you mean like last chronologically, the last one we played? Because last chronologically was the one that was my favorite when I was a kid. But that's also because I only played it one time, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it when I get to it, the more I think about it. Oh, fucking, why are you spinning around like that? Booker T spin-a-rooney. God damn. Or I just get dipped in lava. That's totally fine. Me when I was trying to, like, fucking give away that Keck can answer that without spoiling what the last DLC was for anyone who was, like, not seen it yet. And he fucking spoils it anyway. I was giving you options. Just get shot a bit. I was trying to see if there's any Nadalias around here. I don't mind dying. We're just kind of looking around right now. So can you go ahead and kill me real quick? Thank you. Thank you. I would rather eat dry powdered cheese than anything Velveeta. It's the perfect cheese for a super melty grilled cheese. Again, nothing that... Oh, sorry, Seth, those are cheese toasties for you, just in case you were curious. But, yeah, in regards to that, like, I don't have any horse in this race, gamers. I can't help you with this. This is your cheese conversation. I can't touch any of them. Like, cheese is not a topic I can help anyone with, because, it just ain't a thing. You know, I die, so I don't know what it tastes like. I'm assuming it's good. You guys seem to very much like it. I wouldn't know, though. Because, like, cheese is, like, one of the most popular things people eat, right? They love that. But, in regards to, and to me, like, that's just such a foreign concept. Did I ever go down this way? I went forward, but I don't remember if I ever went down. Let's see what's over here. Cheese toasty is the terminology for cheese in different places. Not cheese, for grilled cheese in different places. You know, there's like different names for stuff in different... Embarrassing. I like how you really... I was trying to be nice, and then Seth decided to turn this into a fight by being like, a grilled cheese, like a fucking guy. Now people are gonna passionately defend their choice of cheese nameage when they're all stupid as sin. You can either be like, I grilled this cheese, look how unique I am as a name, which is not unique at all, that's a joke I'm trying to make here. Or you can be like, cheese toasty, I'm 7 years old. Both those names suck. You guys can fight whatever you want. They're both, like, kind of lame as shit. Where is this final Nadalia? Yes, D, I'm a genius. I patented a great term. Because they would be triangular shaped, so I call them triangle toast switches. Also a 7. That's why I say that cheese toasty is a 7-year-old named thing, because that's what I would have named it. Where am I? Where's this final Nadalia? Show me where you are so I can stab you in the face. Very kind, Jim. You're very sweet with your words. Seriously, where the fuck are you? Are you where the other Gulbagon is? Gulbagon? That's the question. We might actually be done aside from that one Gulbagon, the more I think about it. Stop saying Gulbagon like that's normal. We're fine. Couldn't stop calling any toasted sandwiches toast switches for years. I just didn't know what cheese toasty meant. Yeah, it's totally fair. Cheese toasty is like what a kid would call it, which isn't a bad thing. I like the name, but you're not winning this one. Listen, grilled cheese is just cheese that is grilled. They're just that one's more, I would say, less childish and more like overly literal to the point that it's not even a fun name, which is fine. You're naming a food; it doesn't have to be fun. But I'm just saying, like, it's a very simple one, if that makes sense. But hey, grilled cheese not that's also fair. Grilled cheese isn't a sandwich. You're just saying you grilled cheese, which, like, yes, you did, but you're leaving out the essential elements. Fitz, you missed so much. You missed a lot of shit, buddy. Go watch the VOD. If you left during such a turbulent, cromulent time. And that's on you, buddy. You're doomed. Down we go. I'm just looking around random areas because I actually have no idea where this final Nadalia is. Do I want to get the final Nadalia before fighting the boss? Is that even a thing? Humph. Oh, yo, crap. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, hold up. Let me look it up real quick while you guys are yelling about stuff. Because I have no horse in these cheese wars. I'm 25. That has nothing to do with it. Dark Souls 2, Soul of Nadalia. I don't really care about arguing about cheese beyond saying that anyone who gets overly negative about Vita is exaggerating heavily. See, but that's the thing. It really depends. People have different taste preferences, right? So some people might just, like, generally despise it, you know? But I don't really care. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. Cream cheese is the fourth cheese I forgot. So you like cream cheese. Okay. I'm learning things about you. Not that this matters to me at all, you know, but hey. Nadalia, can I... it's 12 fragments of Nadalia's souls. How many have we gotten? Because now I'm a little worried that there's actually more Nadalias than I thought there were. Because I don't think I got 12. I got 8. Are you fucking kidding me? There's 4 more. But I only have 2 more... I have 1 more smelter wedge. I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna kill somebody. Let's see. Where do I get these? Where do I get the fucking smelter wedges? Oh, the rage I feel right now. Required after defeating... Are you fucking kidding me? These smelter wedges are so fucking tedious to get to. This sucks. Let's see. That's an area like further up that we haven't gone to. I don't know where that is. Oh, there's so many fucking ghouls. This is gonna be a bit... I think for now I'm gonna go fight that boss. Because apparently I need to like do all this stuff after him anyway. So let's just go to him. Let's show you what he's like. And we'll see if I can do good. This, for me, back in the day, was the hardest Dark Souls 2 fight whatsoever. I'll see if I can do it. I don't know if I stand a chance. I'm going to try my absolute best here. Now, I will say, though, once again, for me, this was the hardest fight in this entire game when I was younger. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't know if that still stands. But it does mean that I might be getting shit on quite a bit here. So prep yourselves. In my eyes, as young Jim, this is Dark Souls 2's strongest challenge. This is... a sword. Hey, buddy! The Fume Knight. Now, I don't know why, but this shit was like the worst shit ever to me. I had so much problems fighting this guy back in the day. I don't know if that's still the case. We're gonna see. I'm gonna give him my all. But if this ends up being like a baby compared to like the fights I'm used to now, this might be cute. Already, it feels like he's moving in slow motion compared to Elden Ring bosses. So, like, it's not that big a deal. But, you know, only in phase 1. I had to just use up all my stamina in one go. Careful. Get it back. Breathe. Heal yourself up because you can. Hey, your sword looks like it's getting a little heated. Oh, is it the fume? Dude, is it the fume? Oh, because you're the fume knight, right? Oh, it's crazy, dude. I'm being annoying, but this guy's so cool. Like, the fight's not anything really, like, crazy, it seems, but... Oh, look at a little block like that. That's cute. I like the dual wielding. Oh, yo, that was almost all my health. I think the biggest problem is I'm thinking about when I can heal. Forgetting this is DS2, so there's not a lot of chances for that. That's okay. Okay. Pop it again. Oh, that attack for the small sword does so much damage, I think. Like, that seems aggressive for the tiny sword. Don't you think, buddy? There we go. Phase 2. He has abandoned his small sword, and he now fights only with the big sword. Which could be easier or harder depending on who you are. I'll do my best because I don't remember his moveset at all, but hey. A little bit of bullet hell mixed in, that's cool shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Oh shit, that goes through shields, be careful, Jim. Chuck twice. There we go. Now, lore-wise, this character has a specific character they hate. I'm kind of hoping I die here so I can show you what I mean. There we go. Okay. So, this character despises a specific character in this game. And we're going to show you what that means in a second. Hi, Lino, welcome. What the fuck did I miss? Jesus Christ. I'm going to pretend that nothing mattered here. I'm pretending I didn't need to see all that. I'll go see all that. Let's see. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? House ship of Theseus, can we have pizza before you loop back around? What the fuck did I miss? Last time we played DS2, the Bewitching Blade branches were the agony to get, and this time we have the wedges. I hate the wedges, man. Oh, they suck. But I want to show you guys, like, the full thing experience. I gotta get the soul, I think, because it's cute, and we get the lore. Also, now I have a question. What's everyone's favorite fast food place? A&W. I think for sure. Fitz also seems to agree with that. A&W, you seem to have had a question about that. A&W is a fast food establishment. It's in America. It's not great in America. It's a completely different company, basically, in Canada. And it's very good. If you're having it in Canada, it's very, very good. You know, burgers, fries, chicken strips, that kind of classic type of area, you know? But I get D also, like, it changes quite a lot for me. Never had Wendy's. I like Wendy's. Wendy's is nice as well. A&W exists in America, but I've only had its root beer. I've never been to one of their places. Apparently, it's like just nowhere near as good, from what I've heard. Never even seen a Wendy's. You're in Europe. You have like fucking Johnny's pub of fucking stuff, and he has like the same shit that every other pub has, and everyone's like, it's so much better than fast food. It's not true. I don't know. I'm being shitty. I'm just making shit up. I like my fast food pizza greasy, but Wendy's is too greasy. I get that. I get that. Totally understandable. I hated Wendy's for a while, and then I got obsessed with their burgers for quite a bit. I feel you. The nonsense shade. It's fun to just lie about stuff. It makes me smile. But yeah, no. I like a good fast food here and there. I've been branching out more. I used to always just get things like what's a type of fry and what's a shit. I fucked up. I forgot to do a thing I wanted to do. What's a type of fry and what's a type of chicken strip or chicken nugget I can get? You know, we've branched out. Now I have some nice burrito places I like Barburrito. I like you know, your Edo Japan, shit like that. Some nice stuff. Some nice good stuff. I could use this to be bigger health. I'm gonna utilize a strategy called pissing the man off. So, putting on Velstat's head is very important. Because there is one person in the world that the Fume Knight hates. And that's Velstat. So if I put on Velstat's head and then walk into the arena, he will do something a little special when he spawns in, because he's in the ground all the time. So, he stands up, he's like, hey, it's me. Oh, fuck you, it's you. And switches immediately to phase 2. Which is so funny to me. The idea of a boss getting so mad that they immediately go to phase 2? That's hilarious. Like, I feel like more bosses need to do this. They just get pissed, so they go to phase 2. This way, I only need to learn one moveset, so this actually might be better for me. If I could dodge for the life of me, but I started running instead? Video game? That's not what I wanted. We're okay. Yeah, I did 2 hits on you. How'd that make you feel? Touch me brave. Oh, stop doing that move. I get scared when I'm close to that. It's very terrifying. Why do all your attacks do like a ringing in my ears? Tinnitus core. Tinnitus core? Very Calamite. But yeah, I think more bosses in video games should let you just piss them off and go to the next phase. That's actually a genius move this game went for. You know? Oh, shit. I was in a bad mood there. I was too close. I can't be close to that move, and I can't be far. Yep. I just want to heal. I just want to heal. How the fuck did that hit me? I got hit by, like, the slightest hitbox there. There's some damage. Yeah! Dummy! Ow! I'm sorry, I lied! I didn't mean dummy, I meant cutie! Maybe we can hit on him? Maybe we can hit on him? Okay, that was that's really close, buddy. I don't know. Some of the hitboxes on, like, the blades going around and stuff is nonsensical. Again, that one right there. If I roll on that one side, it hits me in the ankle. Which is really stupid, but hey. Doing great, buddy. Keep it up. I think we're doing fine. Oh, he doesn't want to be with us. I meant to say he doesn't want to be near us. He doesn't want to be with us. It's too late. We have to move on. Careful, 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 careful. The lore will come after the fight. You wait for your lore. Bringing up fucking lore in the middle of the battle. This entire playthrough, I've openly talked about lore following the fights. Remember the patterns. Careful, 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 careful. Eat up my little schloss. I meant to say my life gem, but sure, schloss. Don't dodge that way for that attack. Okay. Good to know. I just want to heal, buddy. So, if those Nadalia statues are around this entire fight, he'd be getting healed by them. Which makes this infinitely harder. But, you know, that's why we got the smelter wedges. We took them away from him, so he wouldn't get to smelt his wedges, if you know what I mean. And by that I mean heal. So I don't know why I said that at all. Oh, get staggered, pussy. Okay, no, don't actually do that attack. I was joking. I didn't want to make you mad. How the fuck did... Whatever. I like how the camera decided to betray me for a moment there. Ah! Fucking Link sounds from Legend of Zelda. What's up, Chester? You're just gonna sit here? You always show up in the middle of a boss fight and I get a little nervous as you're doing something. He's been acting questionable recently. We're fine. See, I'm epic. I'm saucy. I'm sexy. I got hit directly in the face because I stopped looking. Well, I stopped looking in my mind's eye. with my brainage. Nice dodge. Stab, stab. That's not stab, those are slashes, but whatever. I don't think anyone cares too much about the details about how I dodged. It's fine. Don't get distracted about that. Just keep stabbing him. You almost got him. This used to be the hardest boss to me. I died one attempt. That made him go instantly to phase 2. And now I'm beating his dick in. How shit was young Jim? Are you kidding me? Number 5, are you kidding me? I'm the best youngest man alive! That's just openly not true. I am not the youngest man alive. Now, he does drop one of the souls in the Dahlia, as you saw, but he also drops his own soul, Soul of the Fume Knight. Soul of the Fume Knight that guards the dungeon of Broom Tower. Raim was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. The wondrous soul of this knight can be used to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. It's at times this was the hardest DS2 boss. True. But it does feel just ridiculous compared to the shit I fought now. I guess I've just become much better. Like, you know? That this no longer feels like much of a challenge. But we beat this. We could beat literally everybody. Hey, Nadalia. This was Nadalia's body before splitting her soul. Crown of the Old Iron King. There we go. Another crown, leaving just one more to get. A faint heart lingers in the ancient crown. Heat, not heart. There's a heart that's there. This crown is like birth. It's more like it's gritty. It's your Game of Thrones crown. It's your Thrones Game of Thrones. The crown of the Old Iron King who once ruled this land. The king sunk below the scorching iron, met with the one whose name must never be repeated, and became Icarus Earth. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. I like to believe it's Eustifocles. That's me. What kind of fucking name did I just come up with? He's just pacing around because he's got a poo. He's doing the classic. Chester likes to move around a lot if he needs to poo. He's old. It happens, okay? He's turning 19 next month. He's an old man. What are you guys gonna get him for his birthday? What are you gonna get me for my birthday? It better be socks. Plentiful amounts of socks. What is my birthday? What day is it today? Hold up. Okay, I clicked the Windows button and broke my computer. It is the 10th. 12 more days to my birthday. Less than 2 weeks. Holy shit. Hey, buddy. I'm playing with him. He gets annoyed when I play with him when he does that. I'm still getting you that bouncy castle, and I'm getting Chester a loom. That's a good choice. He would love a loom. He would love a loom. Affection? Oh. But yeah, I wonder if I'm in a birthday stream or just avoid it. I may avoid it. I won't know. We'll see. Because this is the nerdiest shit I could possibly say about World of Warcraft. The War Within launches on August 22nd, my birthday, and I'm excited to play. I'm probably gonna still do like a little stream so I can avoid the beginning expansion lag. Plus, that way my friends can catch up, like, can be a little bit ahead of me. And then they can be like, look, there's stuff here, you can do this, and they'll get like excited. They always get really happy when they're ahead of me on stuff. It puts them in a good mood, I think. So why does Fume Knight hate Velstadt so much? They were both knights of... hold up. Let's look at Fume Knight's soul. Oh my god, I was in a different window. I didn't mean for the camera to go crazy. Fume Knight's soul can be turned into Fume Ultra Greatsword or the Fume Sword, the two weapons he was using, right? The Fume Ultra Greatsword says, Ultra Greatsword forged from the soul of the Fume Knight. The exile swordsman Raim had the ability to expunge the black fog, but chose to live alongside it, in the company of the Child of Dark that haunts his sword. Basically, you know, he ended up being like, oh, Nadalia, you're kind of sick. And the Fume Sword says the exile swordsman Raim had the ability, it's the same fucking thing. What? Did it not bring it up? Okay, but basically, it's his armor, I think, that might show it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Back in a lark, give me a phrase to say while I'm being a high resonance bitch. Fortnite pussy. No, I'm joking. Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus. Like the fucking blacksmith from Dark Souls 1. That's a good one, I think. Do we have Raim's armor? No, we don't get Raim's armor. well, basically, him and Velstadt were both knights for Vendrick, and the Velstadt was just better, and that made him angry.
Sure.
To put it in basically just simple terms. And he's like, "Duh, rawr," and they exiled him because he was a little bitch boy. It's about all we really know. And then, so he hates Velstadt, because Velstadt's just better than him. So you put on that hat, and he's like, "Hey! Hey!" And he immediately goes into phase 2, because he gets mad. Goku Vegeta kind of thing? Basically, yeah. Yeah. Entirely acceptable way of describing it. You get 12 points. Okay, my endurance has gone pretty high. Can I really bring up anything else? I'm kind of like fully leveled up, you know? At this point, I'm just leveling for the sake of leveling, but like, we're good, you know? I'm sorry I'm doing this right next to you. If I hit you, this would have been like horrible for you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's not like some crazy deep lore for that. It's just they hate each other. Well, I don't think Velstadt even thinks of Raim. Raim hates Velstadt. That's how it goes. But that's why I wore the helmet, because I want to show you guys the fun mechanic of him getting pissed off so he goes immediately to phase 2. More bosses should do that. It's very cute. Your birthday is like 2 days before mine. I'm almost exactly a year older than you after all. I keep fucking saying this, and you're acting like you're like 8 years older than me sometimes. Sometimes you're just like, I'm from the old generation, from 18 years prior to any of y'all. And I'm like, we're like the same age! It's always so silly to me. What else did I miss? The Loom. Yeah, I wanted to read the Loom again because that made me happy. Seth has an old soul. Doom, Toxic, Yaoi. Yeah, for those two. Raim and Velstadt. What a shame. Especially because it's Doom, because I killed them both and I ate their souls. Raim, I didn't eat your soul yet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, young one. That's so mean of me. That's better. And Duke's Dear Frey, I forgot I got this again, because I got that with the Seath Soul when I killed it in New Game Plus. And then Smelter Demon again. Soul the Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that's sunk in the pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken from massive iron. They've been given a soul. It's the same thing as before. It's the exact same type of soul. Just this one can be used to give you the blue Smelter Demon soul rather than the sword, rather than the regular red one. Which one is better scaling for if you have magic scaling, one's better scaling if you have fire scaling, so, you know. Or you could just say, fuck scaling, I want to make them strength weapons. And just power stance him as a big strength guy. But you will need some requirements of the other stats to be able to hold it, if I recall, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. That doesn't really raise damage all that much. Do I want to increase my dark damage? Just a little bit more? Oh, for like my regular casting bonus, that actually increases it quite a bit. So, okay, let's not think of just my sword and think about my cast as well. Getting some more dark power would be good, I think. Dare I say it would be good. Now, normally that would be the end of the Iron King DLC, but there is still one more boss hidden inside that DLC. We are not done. And I did not get all the Nadalia souls yet, okay? I gotta. I don't know why I gotta, but I fucking gotta. So let's take a look-see really quick. Smelter wedges, there are 11 total, 6 at the start, 4 that I got, and then 1 after a boss, which means I almost have them all. Pretty cool. Which means there's only 2 more Nadalias I need to grab, because I used all my Smelter wedges except for... Wait, if there's only 2 more Nadalias I need to grab, how many Nadalias do I have right now? Hold up. I thought I had less. I have 9. There's 12 Nadalias, what do you mean? Did I not pick one up when I broke the fucking wedge? Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Shit, that sucks! That's bad. That's really bad. That's really, really, really bad. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. It's fine. It's okay. We're okay. Everything is okay. Just think about it that way. Let's look at the 12 fragments of Nadalia's souls. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and look and see. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Second one's shortly after a room when you get descended by ladder. I got that one for sure. Third one's in a room with enemies throwing firebombs at you with the big hammer wielding enemy. I'm pretty sure I got that one as well. Maybe. Both ones in a separate tower with the Invader Majestic Greatsword near the third bonfire. I think that's the one that I missed, that I forgot to grab. Yeah, we normally bought any sort of fuck. There's a lot of bots that show up, and usually Fitz is really quick with banning them to the point that people don't even notice. But we take care of that pretty quickly. So you might occasionally just see someone just like vanish or disappear with their message. That's normally the reason why. Okay, so where are you? This one is in a separate tower with the Invader and Majestic Greatsword near the third bonfire. Okay, near the third bonfire isn't helpful, but we'll take a look-see. Look around, I guess, you know? Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in my titty? I got distracted. I don't think that's what I was supposed to say. Oopsies. Yeah, this place sucked on the other side. I remember stabbing this Nadalia with a smelter wedge, but I don't remember if I picked up their soul. You know? Which is a little bit of a problem, because I kind of needed to do that. So let's look around. If you remember this place, this is where we got the little fire thingy that lit up the broom tower and allowed us to explore. I'm gonna say it again. The more I play this, and now that I've kind of beaten the shit out of Fume Knight, I think I can officially say I've changed my mind. This is not my least favorite DLC anymore. I can't say that with a straight face. Like I can't openly state that this is my least favorite DLC anymore. It's just not the way it works. My least favorite. Like this one is I truthfully believe this is better than Crown of the Sunken King. Now that I've played it more. I can't full-heartedly tell you that this is worse than Crown of the Sunken King. I can't lie to you. Was there Nadalia here? Were you hiding? No, that's not where Nadalia was. It's one of those people that, like, do the annoying runs and stuff. I hate them. They suck. Okay. I don't think there was an Nadalia here. If there was, I've forgotten where they were. Which is on me, obviously, but hey. Stupid, you fell for it! You fell for my ruse! No, it was all part of my plan. You had no idea. How could you? You were but a fool! I'm just being mean now, honestly. I got buttons for this shit. Like quick keys or like a board. There's literally just like buttons next to it. There are icons next to one's names that we can press to ban timeout or even delete a message. Yeah. They'll show up as like a trash can, a big like triangle, be like, hey, warning. Or there's also a clock for timeout and a big circle and a for banned. You know. Though they're not consistent on my end. Sometimes the buttons just straight up vanish. So that's annoying. But hey. Not all of them either. Like the other day I didn't have ban. Ban just wasn't there. So I would have had to do it manually, but I... Nadalia. Where are you? I know I stabbed you, but I honestly don't remember where you were. You're somewhere in here. But I don't remember where. That's not the new button. I gotta find a way to fix that. Do you want me to try unmodding you and remodding you? Maybe that might help. But I hope that I don't want that to fuck with anything you do. That's my other worry. Let's do that tonight? Sounds good, man. No problem. Because I really want to get that fixed for you. I want you to have the best modding experience, because you deserve that. It's my Gungus. He deserves everything. Nadalia. Where were you? I don't remember. I know there's a Nadalia that I simply just forgot to loot. There has to be. Because there's only 2 more Nadalias, and I need 3 more souls. This is a problem. I was about to like a PSA and be like, why are we not talking about this? I need to see better. This is entirely too dark for me. Can I get some light? No, don't just these are bonfire aesthetics, you stupid. I was looking for flame butterflies. I was like, why can't I use this? Are you guys just burning yourselves alive? What's happening? Oh, this is a mess. This is a goddamn mess. I think I have that exact pair of glasses. This is the funniest part. I basically wear them because they're like anti-glare and stuff. I have 20/20 vision. I don't need these at all. Because, it got to the point that now everyone's like, well, you just look better with them, and like, we're used to you wearing them, it's weird when you don't. So I'm just like, alright, sure. Fuck it. So we roll with it. We roll with it. Stop by some me bastard. I mean, I'd rather stay winning in every way. I know I look nice in glasses, but that doesn't mean I want my eyes to be worse. I appreciate my good vision. Which, to be fair, it was 2020 when I was a teenager, and it's been quite a number of years. They could have degraded. I don't actually know. Oh! Was Nadalia in here last time? That's what I don't remember. Maybe over here? Nadalia, where were you? Where were you? I can't believe this. I'm thinking about this too much. Like, I hope I didn't miss them. Because that's my concern right now. I don't want to have missed a Nadalia and, like, now I have to go back and see. Because, like, sometimes we'd break them open and we'd, like, basically get, we'd basically get jumped by everybody. And during those periods of getting jumped, we, would normally be killed. Which is, you know, fine. It's life. Why am I doing that? I was trying to shield. I was gonna shield, and I accidentally pulled out my fucking staff, so I just went in front of that guy, just went... Dark weapon! My side is generally fine, but sometimes due to other factors, I can't see anything. Ah, yes. The migraines. Can't see 5 inches past my face. It's safe to say that you need glasses, I'd say. In case you weren't aware, hey, just letting you know, I think you need glasses. Just be so insufferable about it. Hey, don't worry. I have a feeling. I can tell I'm a professional. Yeah, I don't think it was that one. Hey, Jebber. Where do I go? The expansion released the 26th, or released the 25th. The World of Warcraft expansion released the 25th. If you bought the Epic Edition, you get to play on the 22nd, which I totally did because I wanted, I wanted all the little bonuses they gave me, so I paid for it. I get these terrible. What are you doing? Whenever you sit down in places you don't normally sit down, I'm worried. Give me a second. I'm staring at my cat. You're gonna just enjoy the view of the crown of the old Iron King. Okay. Just had to check on him. Sometimes he just like sits in an area he doesn't normally sit in. I'm like, what are you planning? What are you doing? Because, like, that's when he, like, does weird shit. Like, hey, I decided I wanted to pee on something today. I get these terrible migraines to make me functionally blind. Bright side is I can see them coming and stop them from happening by laying down and resting my eyes. It's good that you can at least, like, preempt them. You know? That's nice, I think. I want to wear shades and funny colored glasses for fashion and such, but I can't. We gotta get you prescription funny shades. I would never wear funny shades, personally. Not a thing I do. I'm more serious. And in my serious nature, I don't like to fool around or have any sort of tomfoolery. It's kind of beyond me. You know, I'm more of a serious kind of guy, you know? I'm more just kind of I'm kind of sick like that, you know? These fucking ones, I can't see out of these ones at all. These are functionally terrible. I have ones that are functionally nice. Hold up. I gotta lean really awkwardly right now. Make my desk go up so it's easy for me. Okay. If I have to use ones that are for function, these are my sunglasses for function. You may notice they're the exact same as the ones I was just wearing. Just sunglasses now. Much nicer. Your chair just fucking shrank? No, my desk went up. It's a little different, you know? I used to get migraines and they stopped like over 10 years ago-ish. The flickery round blind spot and the static. I used to get little lines and rectangles and shit, but they're all made of static garbage. That sounds awful. I'm sorry. I'm beyond sorry. You have a stand desk? I do indeed. I got it like start of this year. It has been my pride and my joy. And it took a while to assemble. Hey! I didn't mean to fucking yell at that guy. I didn't mean to fucking scream at that guy. Yeah, we normally stream as like either standing or sitting. I tend to switch in the middle of the streams and stuff constantly. It's just, honestly, I think every time you've been here, I've been in a sitting mood. That's a weird coincidence. But I realized, without any word, it is rather funny to suddenly see my chair just go, yo, I'm not sitting on it. It can't stay in this world. It vanishes. Also just happened when I fainted, which also hasn't happened in like 10 years. Well, I'm happy that you don't have any of that anymore, because that sounds fucking terrible. Where am I going? What is going on? It's a crazy frog thing. Whoa, what's going on? I can't wear these anymore. I want to actually be able to see. But not that I can't see, but sunglasses indoors are a little harder to see, and you know what that is. Granted, I love these ones. Because they're just my main pair of glasses I have. But, sunshades, you know? I don't get them extremely often, but they do get more frequent with age. I did, like, recently we were in a call and Fitz was getting one of those, and they preempted it so simply. It was incredible. They were just like, hey, I feel it coming. Be right back. 20 minutes later, I fixed it. We're good. Something that would have knocked me out all day, I fixed it. And I'm like, awesome, Fitz. That's fucking sick as hell. Now, what did I forget? There's one I definitely forgot. The fourth one's in the separate tower with the Invader and the Majestic Greatsword near the third bonfire. Buffs enemies and revives possessed statues and curses you. Did I forget that one somehow? Maybe. The fifth one's behind the locked door in the place near the third bonfire we put the scepter. Same thing I just did. I think that's the one I just did and I just gotta find. The third one's in the sixth one is in the third door from left to right in the place of the hammer-wielding enemy with 4 doors you can go to after activating the elevators of Broom Tower. What the fuck did you just say to me? I have no fucking clue what they're saying to me here. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Let's take a peeky. Let's try to find that one. It's apparently in the upper floors over here. Okay, so hold up. My fan's getting too cold. I started to freeze. I do have visual snow though constantly. It got really bad the other day walking home. It wasn't too dark, but because of all the static fuzz everywhere, I could barely see shit. Ooh, Jesus, guys, I'm so sorry. That sounds very, very rough. I was about to be like, I don't have anything happening to me. That's not true, but like it just sometimes that shit just like that just comes in my head that I have to say. Obviously, I didn't have to say that. Did I end up getting this one? I think there was an Adalia that was here before, and I'm pretty sure I see no remains of anything, meaning I did get that one. I don't want to lose these souls though, do I? Do I care? Also, I can see better here. Yeah, I got this Nadalia for sure. Okay, so that one's taken care of. What's outside there? Hold up. Whoop! Hey, Gooners, coming through. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Don't know why I have Crazy Frog in my head, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. My brain feels alive. I feel fucked. Don't look at me. I feel fucked up. But hey, we're getting there. Now, there's a chance, a full chance here. The way this is going, I think we're going to finish this DLC today. Oh. And while that's cool, I'm also a little worried. Because I wonder if I can finish the third DLC in just one day. If I can, then Dark Souls 2 just has one last stream to go. I think, like aside from this one, you know? There's a very good chance that Dark Souls 2 is just this stream, one more stream, and then we're done. Over here, when we found this motherfucker, there was a Nadalia statue here, and I'm pretty sure I got it, but I don't remember if I grabbed the soul. No, I didn't. There it is. Oh, we did it, baby. We're good to go. I'm a genius. Can't you see it in my soul? Oh, I'm so clever and cute and sexy and awesome and beautiful and wonderful and fantastic. Like a lovable eel. Everybody loves me. Like the most gracious eel. Thanks to the Majestic Greatsword, bitches. I win. I'm better than you. Put up the dukes, I'll knock you out every time because your arms are too short to box with God. Got excited, sorry. I hope the last DLC goes fast. That one's probably my least favorite. See, here's the thing. I think I'm gonna hate that one the most. I very much changed my opinions of these DLC the more I go through it. Sunken King has been, like, way worse than Iron King. I hate the way Iron King looks, okay? I hate the way it looks. But this DLC as a whole has been more fun to me than Sunken King, for sure, it feels like. To me, at least. I've heard the reason so many enemies are so tall is because the amount of souls they've collected makes them grow their bodies grow. Normally, it's just because it's just design stuff. It's easier to fight things that are not the same height as you. But it's a fun way to, like, go about the story for it to make it more exciting, I think, you know? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so now I have 10 Nadalia things, and I have 2 smelter wedges, which means there is just 2 more I need to grab. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think whatever, like, hammer one I was reading before is probably the next one that I need to grab. So I got the first one, I got the second one, I got the third one, I got the fourth one. And I got the 5th one. And then I got the 4 of smelter. Of fume night. Give me 9. And I got 1 from fume night, that's 10. So there's 2 more, it's got to be 6th and 7th. So 6th is on the 3rd floor from left to right in the place with a hammer wielding enemy with 4 doors you can go to after activating the elevators of Broom Tower. What the fuck does that mean? What does any of that mean? No idea. But I think my best get, I think I'm gonna wait to get that one, because there's one on the way to the next boss that drops the final smelter wedge. That should be easier for me, because if I get that one out of the way, it's gonna make the boss fight area easier to go through a little bit. So yeah. Look at you guys bonding over your eyes. Okay, let's see. I think there's one problem with this DLC, and it's the smelter wedges, but again, you don't have to actually do that, so I'm not. Jesus fucking Christ! Don't just walk under me like that. You're being so stupid today. My blessed boy, my foolish little goober. Okay, now there's one more secret boss in this DLC, and that's what I'm going towards right now. Now, understand that I'm just getting this, like, Soul Nadalia thing for completion's sake. We don't actually need to get this. And I would not tell any of you to normally do this. I just, you know, I don't care, you know? So where do I find this motherfucker? Where do I go to get to the bonfire called the Smelter Throne? So yeah, you have to defeat the Fume Knight first. Okay, I did that. That's good. This has to be the last boss fight of this DLC. From the foyer bonfire, take the elevator up, and the next one up again. At the top, head left to open the door at the tower key, take another elevator up, and then this time turn right. Upcoming area, we'll hold it. Okay, there we go. We're good. Foyer bonfire, take an elevator up, and then next one up again. Go from there. And we'll be fine. So, where is that? Where is that? Where am I going? Here. Gotcha. Here's a question posted in Existential Crisis. How do deaf people listen to music? Well, I mean, normally they, deaf people, like, a lot of times will listen to vibrations of music and stuff like that. But some people also don't, because it depends on your level of deafness. It's similar to blindness. A lot of people think blind means you simply can't see. There's different definitions for legally blind. Sometimes there are things you can see, sometimes there's things you can't. It's why situations like Paralympics, for an example, they give goggles to fully black out vision to keep the playing field fair, because there are varying degrees of blindness, varying degrees of deafness. It's not an answer you can tell all to everything, you know? If that makes sense. I hope that answers any sort of question anyone asked. But obviously, I'm not the person to ask that question to. As Fitz says, a deaf person would be much better to ask that actual question. Because again, it depends on the person, you know? And the next elevator up. Now, I think it was this other path I didn't go last time, because I went the other way when I was looking for the Nadalia stuff. Yeah, there we go. Probably, I'm assuming. I may be right here. I'm kind of epic. It's screen burn, but on my eyes. I like the way you guys decide to describe things sometimes. It honestly makes it more understandable, I'll say. No, fuck you. Invaded by prowlers. That's fucking Predator. Okay, stay back. Thank you for the Nadalia Soul. Okay, we only have one Nadalia Soul to go. And to get the final Smelter Wedge, I have to beat that other hidden boss. So, we're on a roll now. We're doing good. Fuck. Piece of shit. Get us back. We'll defeat Prowler. We just have to defeat the hidden boss now, get that final Smelter Wedge, get the final Nadalia Soul. Now, I'm pointing out again, when you play this on your own time, if you ever do, there is no need to get the Nadalia Souls. I'm simply getting it for, like, completion here. To show you guys stuff. So I'm not going to knock the DLC on that, because you don't actually need to get that. I'm just showing you. Granted, it is pretty stupid the way you go about getting it, even for something you're not actually supposed to get, if that makes sense. Fuck that guy. Now, I want to point out something. It didn't say Invader was vanquished after I just killed that guy. Because if you remember the statement, it did tell me invaded by prowlers. This game is dumb. You are invaded by 6 dudes at once. And I don't have the patience to fight them, so I will not fight them. Instead, I'm going to run past them and run sexily to the bonfire. Fuck you, prowlers! Oh, you're here already. Fuck. Are you all as strong as the one I just defeated? Basically. That sucks. Hey, I killed one! Yay! Yay! I hate you guys. You suck. I lit the bonfire. We're fine. Look at them like, yeah! We killed him! It took 6 of us! Oi. That's prowlers. I took care of them, and I got that soul of Nadalia. That means there's only one more left, and we get that smelter wedge from this area. Now, for this fight, there are a few requirements. You have to beat Fume Knight first. That is mandatory. You need to defeat Fume Knight. And for this fight, you had to have gotten the Ashen Mist Heart from the Ancient Dragon, because there is armor left behind here from a time long past. And we're going to use it to once again go inside something's memory, which is such a cool idea. So, Ashen Mist Heart, take me back to the past. So let's see what the past of the old Iron Kingdom looked like, eh? Before it, you know, fell to ruin. It's gray. Memory of the old Iron King. This is the single worst walkback for any boss fight in any Souls game. This is not a joke. Are you ready? Because these guys are back, and there's salamanders everywhere. I will be running for my life. Prep yourself, prep yourself. We're fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Health's looking really low, big guy. Health's looking really low. I went to the wrong way, by the way. A lesson learned. I almost... God damn it. Okay. I can't fight them all, because if you're in a memory, you're on a timer. And I could have fight a boss, too. I don't have time. Alright. I'm still here. My voice sounded really good for a minute, or at least just it wasn't overly deep, so I was playing with it like it's a toy. I like that. Great way to describe it. My voice sounded really good, so I played with it like it's a toy. That's fun. But yeah, this is by far, out of every single boss fight in the FromSoft series, the worst walk back to a boss fight. If I lose this boss fight, I'll have to do this walk back every single time. And it's bad. Which sucks, because I'm telling you right now, ahead of time, before we get started, before you have any idea, this is the best boss fight in Dark Souls 2. Like, quality-wise. Like, when it comes to actually just... I have no health. When it comes to pure quality, this is the... Did I just go the wrong direction again? Oh my god, Jim. This is a different wrong direction. Fuck. But yeah, I'd say in terms of quality, this is definitely the best boss fight. The you died is getting lower each time. Is it definitely the best boss fight in DS2? And I'd say something that like I would have liked to see in a different game. And the music may sound familiar. When we get to it, I'm getting this all out of the way already because I know by the time I actually get to the door, I'm going to be going, fuck, 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 and actually get inside the door. And I won't have any, like, cool thing to say to hype up the boss prior. So I'm getting the hype out of the way immediately. Let's get some water on me so I don't take as much, fire damage from these lizards while I'm running through. As I try to figure out the correct path to go, because I actually don't remember. And this place is formatted like a bizarre maze. Hey there, Delilah. Where the fuck am I? Save me. I am so scared. I don't know where I am going. Please just save me. I am Boob. I am Boob? Hey there, Delilah. I am Boob. I am Boob. Alright, that's first step. Heal. And again, first step. There's more to this. Alright, now dodge out these guys. Or else we go straight back down. The pits of hell. Fuck. That's okay, that's okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And there it is. There it is. I have to just do that run every single time. No big deal. They might be catching up to me. Am I gonna make it? We made it! Hello, Sir Alone! I'm ready. Hope you are too, buddy. Woo! This room, the floor is like polished so perfectly that you just see a reflection. If I could put on Dark Weapon, I don't think I got a chance though. So you may notice this theme might sound a little familiar. We'll wait till it gets later into it so you can figure out. Whoa, careful! I'm using my shield a lot here. I need to rely on it a little bit more. It's the outro theme for this series. Fuck! A track that honestly I feel fits less in Dark Souls 2 and almost sounds like it belongs more in like DS3, if that makes sense. Careful. You ready, buddy? He's completely buffed his weapon with the blood of his enemy, me. But unfortunately for him, my blood runs red. It burns with passion, and it's still beating inside my chest. Which means if you can't kill me, using my blood won't help you at all. That hitbox is so stupid. That's the famous hitbox. The Sir Alone, like, nasty hitbox where you dodge it by like a mile and you were still hit. I love it. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Oh, this track. Now, I will say, I do think he's a little easier than Fume Knight, but doesn't matter. The walk back is a scary part. That's all I care about. Yeah, that's mine to get hit. Why did I ooh, that nearly killed me. This sounds like such a DS3 track. If you know, you know. Hey, shut up! No, put your shield away. Hesitation's defeat. That's what Sekiro says. Hey, where's the buff, buddy? Where's your almighty weapon? Has my blood ran out? You're not fit to use my blood! Ow. Ow. We're fine. That's good. Pop a nice life gem. Hit him right in the cock. Maybe don't say cock immediately, but hey, that's fine. Oh, boy. Drink up. You're fine. God, this room is so pretty. Like, look how pretty this fight is. Just this area for a battle is so lovely. I'm ready. He, like, stomped on me slightly and did damage. I gotta be careful. I can't take too long. There's a time limit on this fight because this is a memory. You know? And memories have a time limit. Great stagger. I got a lot of hits in there. I was like, how's my durability? This isn't Sin. Your durability isn't going down because you're hitting the boss. It's fine. It is, but not to the extent of Sin, you know? I think I'm doing overall okay. What? Shut! Don't talk! Don't speak, Jim. You're gonna get yourself killed. You were doing okay. Then you start talking. Okay, when can I heal? I'm a little afraid now. Okay, that's your chance. Nice. Nice. Broke my guard. That's fine. I want to pop a life gem just to be full. So do it. Right now. That's usually my best opening. Alright. I'm ready. Face me, Sir Alone, of the Old Iron King. He's so cool. What a fun boss. Doesn't, like, if you're ever wondering why there were, like, samurais inside the Old Iron Kingdom, this is why. I know it didn't really seem to fit aesthetically. It's because he's here. That's the whole reason. Oh, we win? Woo! No walk back for me. I stay winning. Woo! Let's fucking go. We did it. We won. We succeeded. Now there is the burning Iron Kingdom. Still totally okay. Not melted into lava yet. It's good. The throne of the Iron King. Smelter wedge. And we got it. The final smelter wedge. It was in heavy contention on if this boss or Fume Knight is the hardest boss of DS2. Fume was considered harder only because he hit you harder and fucking no one leveled HP ever. That's fair, Kak. Entirely fair. I always got one-shotted by Fume Knight back in the day. But also, I'd say in general, Fume Knight's moves are a little harder to dodge, and it's a little worse of a fight, so it's harder to me if it's worse. That's normally how it is for me. But Sir Alone has the worst walk back ever. That's the problem. If I had died in going through that walk back again, that would have sucked. But instead, we kicked his ass, beat the shit out of him. Why are there so many fucking dead bodies here? They all, they all just went right off. Okay. Oh, it was silly.
Until
Fucking hell. But yeah, being able to see the DNA of future games' music styles and older ones is cool. Is really cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's really cool. It's really sick. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. What? What happened? Hold up. Let's see if I can get more, dark bonus. That's not a lot. I'll just go for it. Whatever. I have levels. It's fine. You said don't speak, and it made me think of the one song. Oh! When you just put lyrics, you look so ominous. Alright, so now that we beat the final boss of that DLC, we got ourselves Sir Alone's soul. Soul of Sir Alone, who once served the Old Iron King. Sir Alone came from an eastern land and became the king's most trusted knight. Use the wondrous souls of this knight to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. God, I feel good. We just have to get that last soul of Nadalia, and that's a full completion on that DLC, and we just have the final one to go. But first, can I buy Sir Alone's armor from you? Is that like a thing? I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Are you
well.
sure?
But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong and there's a different way to get it, and I just don't know, but I don't really care enough, to be honest. I will see what Sir Alone's soul gives you, so we can read the lore on that really quick, if everyone is okay with that. Sir Alone, your sword. Oh, no, wait. Actually, piece of Alone's armor. This happens if you're a phantom. So, if you're a phantom and you help with Sir Alone, you get one piece of his armor each time. That is so bizarre. But it can also be bought from Lanifer and the Iron Keep once Sir Alone is defeated. Okay, so it is. You can buy it. You can buy it for. That's okay. We're good. We're good. But I like that you can get it for free by that method. That's actually awesome. Armor likings worn by Sir Alone, who served the Old Iron King. Sir Alone came to this land from the east, chose to serve a little-known and unestablished lord, and helped him become the Old Iron King. Then, at the very peak of his sire's rule, Sir Alone set out again in search of lands yet unknown. And by that, that's what they thought happened. We killed him. We killed him. He's dead. Yippee! We're nice like that. We're sweet like that. Soul of Sir Alone will give us his Bewitched Alone sword, the sword he was using. Katana forged from the soul of Sir Alone. The captivating undulating design serves to enhance the weapon's mystical allure. Alone came from the east and soon became the Iron King's most trusted knight. When he departed, the Old Iron King bequeathed Sir Alone's name to his Iron Warriors, and they became the Alone Knights. You know. Now, I will say, there's a secret thing that happens if you kill Sir Alone without taking any damage. And it's very simple. If you kill Sir Alone without any damage, he will stop and just stab himself with his sword. He has a special death animation if you just basically style on him, and he gets no hits on you. That's it. That used to be like a challenge on YouTube. Can you do it as well? Can you beat Sir Alone without taking damage? Happened a lot. Soul Nadalia, I still need the one last one. Third floor, from left to right, in the place with the hammer. What does this mean? Third floor, from left to right? Access near the upper floor bonfire, so we're gonna try that. We're gonna give that a go. He's like, wow, that was fucking humiliating. Literally, because you, like, perfect him like a fighting game, and he's like, that sucked. I sucked. And he's like, that's embarrassing. Good night, Frog. Take care. Are reading the chef's instructions I was looking at when I did it? Yeah, it's not very helpful, is it, Fitz? Those instructions aren't great. But we just have one Nadalia soul to go. I can get that, fully complete her soul, and that's the second DLC done. And we have the last DLC. As I said, Dark Souls 2 is going to be the longest all the games are playing because Dark Souls 2 is long. It is the longest Dark Souls game. That is not even a question. Elden Ring is obviously longer, but I'm good at Elden Ring, so it doesn't take as long. Whereas DS2 is just... So what the fuck does it mean here? From left to right. Third floor, from left to right, in the place with the hammer-wielding enemy. What the fuck are you talking about? This is probably the worst description of any place I have ever seen. Third floor from left to right? I don't know what the fuck they mean by that. Uh-oh! Whoa! Hey, I have no idea how I'm alive right now. I am not gonna complain. Where's that elevator? Can I, like, catch it? No, because it only goes down through there. Okay. I can make my way. That was scary. I can't believe I lived. That was so cool. I'm sick. I'm sick as fuck. Let me just go back to the bonfire. Safer. Safer. Better safe than sorry. Why did I say it like that? Man, I'm so happy. Beating Fume Knight and Sir alone in such short things. I thought that would take me much longer. But again, showing that you can beat all these games with just a regular longsword and a shield. I have hexes, but I don't know if you noticed, I didn't fucking use them for those fights. Did you see me use one hex on Sir alone or on Fume Knight? I just hit him with the fucking longsword. And a hex upgraded longsword does less damage. Oh, there it is. You see? That was the worst instructions. It's actually incredibly easy to get to. I didn't listen to the instructions. I just followed my gut and started moving. To be honest with you. But like, if you noticed, I beat it with just a longsword. And my longsword is not optimal. If you want like the meta way of doing a longsword, it would have been just making like a strength longsword. You know? But instead I decided to make it a hex longsword, which does overall less damage. But, you know, I thought it'd be funny. So I did like a suboptimal route of a longsword, and still, we beat the hardest bosses in this game. Without a problem. You know? So, if you're ever thinking, oh, some games, some weapons are just not good in these games, that's not true. You can win with like any weapon. It's not too tough. Most basic sword you start at the beginning, they'll carry you. Hey, this guy's like slowly killing me. I gotta be careful. Oh shit, come on. Oh, you healed, so I couldn't kill you with the one hit I thought I had. That's embarrassing. Yeah, that is a club, not a hammer. You're right. Those instructions just sucked anyways, because the whole from left to right, I don't know what that was, you know? Order this new weird thing from Subway, the Subway near me in sells, which is sub-length stick of cookie. For some reason, there's no lid on it. So it just kind of scrungled up the bottom and made the bag wet. Ew. Ew. Dude, that sucks. What was that description? I would say from the third bonfire, exit out into the main foyer path, and, like, cross the elevator bridge without taking the elevator up or down. Because that's where it is. What a bizarre from left to right. What was it saying? You know what? I haven't used my hexes in a bit. My guy, please. Let's relax, okay? While he's freaking fucking it, I'm gonna dark weapon. Fuck you. Okay, careful. Actually attack with your dark weapon sword. Like, I could have used this buffed sword to fight the other two. But I just never had a chance because I didn't buff myself before the door because I was running. And they never gave me a chance to buff. I wouldn't have been able to. I would have got myself killed. Because you see that damage? That would have chunked those two. But no, Jim was stupid and couldn't do it. Yeah, I know what you mean about wet. You guys are saying it funny. Just say fresh. Anyways, the final Nadalia soul. Be free, Nadalia. Oh, you go first, Chester, okay. Yeah, you go, buddy. You tripped a little bit. That was kind of sad. He slipped on a cable. She's gonna talk for a bit. Give her a second. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. We got it all. And now that we fully have Nadalia's soul, Nadalia's no more, true soul of Nadalia acquired. I know, I read that. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the Bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as the Broom Tower. The wondrous soul of this augur of solitude can be used to create to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. We did it. Crown of the Old Iron King, done. Everything I could have ever wanted from it. Nice view for the big end of it. You know? Pretty cool. I feel good though. Iron King was the one I was so worried about because I remember hating this one, having a lot of trouble with it. But I honestly feel like I ended up okay, you know? I don't really have a problem with it, and I think I succeeded, I won, and I'm sexy. So it all comes together as a win for me. You know? I feel good. I feel good. And now there's just one more DLC, and for the base game, again, like I've said, there's just the final bosses, you know? Life ring +3, don't need that, that's fine. And we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Because I want to leave, and I want to read what the description of Dahlia, like what Nadalia's soul gets us. We're gonna move on. Seeing Sugar in chat reminded me of the way Tomodachi Life pronounced it. Gold Sugar. Sugar. Interesting. Questionable. But yeah, forgot what I was gonna say. Just lost me. Let's get out of here forever. I never want to be in this hellhole ever again. Now, get ready for a bit of a stylistic change in the last DLC. It's gonna look a little different. Iron King style, I hate. Mainly because I'm already, like, sick of the Iron Keep, and I just don't want to look at it anymore. Too much metal. I'm done with metal. Metal is over. Well, I'm finished with it. We're putting metal away forever. It's gone for life, actually. But really quick, let me see. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. What do you give us? Chime of Screams. Or a pyromancy called Outcry. Now, you wouldn't see the chime, but it's to cast miracles. Sacred chime forged in the soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Nothing appears sacred about the frightful design of this chime, but it does have a benefit of raising one's faith. It's the oozing, frozen iron forming the bell seems to anticipate a scream. Okay. And then Outcry. A pyromancy of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, spouts multiple dark flames. This child of dark, bearing inconceivable strength, found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls, and in journeying there, has all but condemned herself to a fate most wretched. So, Nadalia, unlike Alana, who we just fought, was probably the stronger one of the two, but because she went to a place where there's no king to latch on to like the other, like her sister did with the Sunken King, instead just split herself into pieces. If we had fought the full state of Nadalia, she'd probably beat the shit out of us. It would probably be rather one-sided, I like to think, you know? Maybe I'm wrong, but it is interesting to see that that's like the super powerful one that was split into pieces, you know? What's happening here? Alligator? What? What's happening? What the fuck are Gars? I actually don't know what those are. Hold up. This is real. I have no idea. Gars. Ah, the little fishy guys! The creatures! Hold up a second here. Look at that. Creature. What are the alligator ones? Because again, I have no idea. Alligator. Oh, the ones with the big fucking, like, they got, like, the teethies, eh? They got the teeths. Look at that. Look at that. A little freaker. Man. Animals are cool. Is that just me? What a stupid phrase. Everyone thinks animals are cool. Is that just me? I think I might be the only guy that thinks animals are cool. Dumbass statement, you dumb, stupid idiot, Jim. God, you moron. That looks like something I'd see in a nightmare. It's interesting. It's a weird little freaker. It looks like a dinosaur. You know? To me, at least. Like the dinosaurs you'd see, like those fishy dinosaurs you'd see, fishy dinosaurs, aquatic dinosaurs you'd see in like the old, like, books I read as a kid, you know? In the old books. The way it sounded like that was really funny. Okay, so the next step now, we're gonna go back to the ruined Fork Road. Now, on the way to Drangleic Castle when we first went there, there was a path I saw, a path that would lead us to the 3rd DLC, but I said didn't matter yet. Now, the way we opened that path was by having high enough soul memory or by beating all 4 lords. Now, neither of those things matter because by this point we would have done that a long time ago, but opening that door didn't matter as you would still need to get to Drangleic Castle, because Drangleic Castle contained in a random room the key to the DLC. I called it out when we got it. I don't think anyone cares. It was like this flower thing or something, but you know. Now, if we run over there though, we're gonna go the same path, avoid fucking Ballsack Jones over here, Testiculon as we call him. Run up these stairs, and instead of we just walking past this doorway, which used to be nothing, now we're gonna actually look at it. In a second, I'm gonna read the things again because I want to be cute about it, but someone is not letting me. Someone's being an ass. Any other fuckers, huh? What I fucking thought. Okay. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. Ilium Lois, land of the Ivory King, lies cold as death, nary a hint of warmth remaining. And there you go. Welcome to Dark Souls 2, Crown of the Ivory King. The final DLC. I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm prepped. It's snow, baby! If you come here without the key, this is a blinding blizzard. You can't see like 3 feet in front of you. But instead, welcome to Ilium Lois. How many people died by jumping off the bridge? Not the bridge, though. The thing. I can't even see. Oh, it's just the one guy this time. Can I make them all spawn like that one time I did? I want to see. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Are there multiple people? Or is it just one dude? I can't tell. You know, they're blending into the snow. I straight up can't see any of these phantoms. That's not helping at all. It's fucking useless. But yeah, welcome to the snow DLC. You might notice it oddly sticks to me quite perfectly. It's kind of hilarious. I know they're trying something there, but it's really cute. Hey, welcome back. He's here again. I keep picking him up. He's getting quite angry with me. You want to say hi to everybody? I love this guy. Now, don't get tangled on my cable. You always do. There we go. He gets frustrated whenever I do that. The fuck was that sound? D? Yeah. What'd you do? I coughed. Oh, D coughed. I thought like a fucking bottle broke. Christ. He looks like the best cuddler? Oh, he is when he's not, you know, being an asshole. Because it does happen. I'd love to see that this freshwater guard is the one aquarium relatively close to me. That's fucking cool. You guys get to see cool things. Buddy, you're being weird again. Hold up. What are you doing, buddy? Go that way. Come on. Apologies, I'm distracted. My cat... Sometimes he's in a state and he starts walking in random directions. I'm just kind of curious. Alright, well, I'll let him be weird. I'm not going to judge him for being weird. That's okay, you know? There's nothing wrong with being a little weird. We're in Ilium Lois after all, Chester. So, with Ilium Lois comes a brand new adventure to the land of the cold and...
Approaching Ilium Lois. Turn back. The old chaos hungers still.
We got some lore here. The old chaos hungers still. I wonder what that's about. Also, are you fucking just you interrupted this cutscene by being here? Come on. I can't believe you. I can't fucking believe you. Since he is Bowser, the state he's in is obviously Washington, D.C. What's up with you? You guys in your Mario states. Frozen Ilium Lois. Now, it may be a little bit foggy here. Here's a fun little detail, though.
Ava is watching.
Ava's watching.
Go back.
I'm being warned to not go into this boss fight. And for good reason. Let's try doing this boss fight.
Do you miss your king? One Do be merciful and end things swiftly.
So, Ava the King's Pet. I can't see this fight or target on this fight. Can I win? I can try. It's not going well for me, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oi. Oi. Alright, good try. Yeah, definitely not a fight we should be doing yet. The point is, it's trying to tell you not to do this yet. You might be able to tell by the fact that it's invisible and I can't target, so kind of a little difficult. See, I like this DLC because it has like a story and characters who fucking talk to you. Yes, but you did this DLC with invincibility cheat on, so you know you just got to experience the story and stuff. This DLC is probably like, I remember liking it, but I guarantee I'm gonna go through this and consider this the worst for gameplay. This one's gameplay is not great. Not great at all. So you need a ring or something to see Ava. Close. Close. But, I simply, would like to... I got distracted looking at the Fitz thing. I was not calling Fitz out. There's nothing wrong with doing the DLC's invincibility. I suggested it to Fitz, and I did it the first time I played on stream, because I don't like the DLCs. For the most part. They're kind of not great. The story of this one, I think, is very fun. I think, like, story-wise, this is kind of the only one that actually, like, is fun and matters. The other ones are kind of just whatever. Oh, but then they stabbed Sin and everyone died. And that was it. And that was all that happened. And the Iron King? There was an Iron King, but then there was none. Okay, well, good story, guys. But this DLC has a much better story. Overall, though, I don't like playing them compared to base DS2. I think base DS2 is just a better game overall than the DLCs themselves, which is different from other things. I'll say for all the other FromSoft games, I think the DLCs eclipse the base game, which is kind of funny to me. Very, very different from this one. So, I do not blame anyone for ever using cheats in any single-player game whatsoever. Plus, I'm going to cheat in this one. I'm telling you right now. There's a grindable item in this DLC for you guys to see more stuff going on. I'm just going to cheat. I'm telling you that right now. Okay? Oh, fuck. I forgot that snuffs out my torch. That's so funny. I see you. I'll trust you. Ow! Who chucks ice at a guy? But, yeah, so there's a grind in this DLC that is absolutely ridiculous to ever expect someone to do. So I'm just going to cheat in the items 4-set grind. Just to let you guys know. When we get to that point. I can't believe we're on the last DLC now. We've been on a roll. I think definitely this ends next stream. Don't! I'm actually proud of myself for not resorting to invincibility this time. But I really wanted to show you guys this was capable of just, you know, a long sword and shield. But... I start to just hate playing against some of the enemies in this DLC, so I'm like, I want to turn it on, you know? Happens a lot. Like, I know I've been saying it a lot, like, that, like, this game is better than I was originally, like, playing it up to be, obviously. Because, like, I like to joke about DS2. DS2 is not a bad game, but the DLCs sometimes do verge into the bad game territory. Like, I actually just don't like Sunken King. It has a cool look, and, like, the fights look cool. Sin is probably my least favorite dragon fight. It's just, you know, he flies around a lot like an asshole. I prefer Calamite, and that's old. You know? Calamite's old as balls. I gotta be careful. This DLC has random enemies that could just instantly kill you immediately. I just gotta be prepared. DLC 3, like I said, has fun story and location. I like the frozenness. I like the story going on here. But it's also like... You see this shit? And this is the easy area. This has probably the worst area in all of Dark Souls. For an optional thing I'll be going to. I will not be fully going through it because I don't think I even want to do that even if I'm showing you guys everything in the game. Because I have standards, basically, I guess. Is the way I'd describe it. Dodge them all, run this way. That's frozen, can't go that way. I made a mistake. Can I go up there? I can. I just don't want to fight these guys. There's just too many. What exactly did about Sunken King? I've never played DLCs. It's the layout of the area is like a fucking maze. and the enemy placements are all directly in your face, making it much harder to do anything. And the bosses themselves are not overly exciting, they're more painful. Ilana is just chucking shit at you and then can spawn another boss to fight you, which is just ridiculous. The trio fight is probably the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Seen. Ever soon. And then, hey, what the fuck? Let's chill the fuck out, everybody. Come on. Let's chill the fuck out, every pony. I got distracted. But yeah, when it comes to... Sorry, I'm thinking about that shit now. But when it comes to the Sunken King, ultimately, it's just kind of a sense of, like... The design of the area makes everything way harder than it needs to be. And the bosses aren't worth it. Like I mentioned, Sin is just a not fun dragon fight. And I know, in general, people tend to hate FromSoft dragon fights. Sin is the worst of the dragon fights. I don't hate FromSoft dragon fights, I just don't like Sin. That's me personally. I don't know why you'd ever tie durability to a mechanic of their skin. So, like, every time you hit Sin, your durability goes down. Which is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry, I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea. But that is a horseshit idea. Okay, this is really bad. I've gone a little bit too far without healing. I'm a little scared now. Oh, fuck, am I good? Alright, fine. That's fine, we're good. Oof. I'm kind of terrified. And I don't have to talk about those 3 fuckers. You saw me fight the 3 fuckers. I had to summon those ghouls, otherwise I didn't stand a chance. That thing was awful. The graveyard fight was just the worst. And also just, making the entire structure be based around going through this maze, and, with your goal to find a tiny key that is hidden in the most basic chest. It's not in any sort of grand way that you see it, you know? It's not like, this is the chest that matters. It's one of, like, 25 chests inside the place, just in a random hole, like all the others. So, you can easily skip by it and have to go around in a circle over and over again. Or get confused and think maybe you have to walk in that little water area with a bunch of fucking, Boblins from Pikmin. Those really were what they were, wasn't it? Man, where am I? I feel like I'm accidentally going further in the DLC, if that makes sense. This is for later. Fuck. Focus, focus, focus. Hocus pocus. That's the movie. I'm very focused right now because I don't want to go do this walk again. Hey, I don't have to. Awesome. Now I can be reckless. Now I can be a reckless fool. And granted, I don't know if I was supposed to come here yet. I'm doing this in a weird order. I'm just trying to find one thing. Just one thing, but I don't know where it is. Now, this one's also a little bit of a maze. The Liam Lois. But it's less claustrophobic. Because, the Sunken King DLC is... Well, I think the design is really cool for what it is. You can get really lost in it really fast. You know what I mean? Okay, well, just chuck that at me then, dickhead. I didn't... Ah, fuck. Hey, just let me open this, okay? You stupid! You actually did it! I just asked him to and he let me! He's dumb as shit! You're dumb as shit, buddy. Get up and I'll kill you. I told him if he got up, I'd kill him. He just listens to anything I say. He's a chump. There's where we came in from. Kind of cool. That's kind of epic. Careful. I'm razor wire focused, just trying to get to the one thing, and then I can focus on anything else. Except I don't remember what that one thing is. Was it here? Good question, Jim. I gotta open up the path to Ava. That's all I care about right now. That's our main goal. Let's see. What did I miss? Dude, speaking of ponies, Seth, it made me giggle when you referenced Dear Princess Celestia while talking about Spec Bio books. Your rage about that book has been very fun to see documented on a big screen, you know? Like, very interesting. I know I haven't been like talking too much about it when I like see it. I'm sorry, I've been a little busy. I promise it's been something that's generally something I've invested in. It's been fun to read what you've been saying on it. So if you think I'm a hater of your writing, Seth, no. I know you never thought that, but I could just pretend. Why would you have a room with a bunch of dogs in it? Now this DLC is already pissing me off because it brought back Dark Souls dogs. Nobody fucking likes Dark Souls dogs. Oh my god! I was trying to run and, like, I was trying to hold in my sneeze, and instead we just got a little sneeze sound. Enjoy. That was a horrible little... awful little sneeze sound. It was like a snort. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Drink up. Where is the thing for Ava? I feel like I've gone everywhere but there.
Turn away.
I found it! Yay!
No one must ever find that which is sheltered in the Lamb noise.
I did it. I'm so epic and cool, I did it. I found the way. I'm so cool. So, going over here, you loot this head that's in this area. Not touch pull, but pick up the item. Eye of the Priestess. We did it! We did it! So, with the Eye of the Priestess, we now are able to... There's a giant fucking eye. Allows one to see the unseen. The Eye of the first priestess who watched over Liam Loyce allows one to see the unseen. All the great priestesses replaced one of their birth eyes with this, returning it after their term was completed. So, goal now that we have actually gotten said eye is now we can see Alva. And now we can see Alva, I can kill Alva. We'll be fine. As long as I can see, I can kill. That is the way I operate. That sounds fucked up. That sounds like I'm the murderer. The evil. I'm the intruder. Liam Loyce, go back to the first bonfire. There are, not that many bosses in a Liam Loyce. There's this one, the main one, and, like, a hidden one. And the hidden one kind of sucks. I'll try to show you how to get to the hidden one, but it's really not good. It's really not great. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't think this DLC will take us as long as Old Iron King, so I won't be going as in-depth of trying to go fully through it, because the stuff I need to show you, one of them would take about maybe a week for me to do, total, of me just playing, if I didn't cheat it in. Do you not have to place your eyeball? No, I can just put that on my nutsack and we'll be fine. The Dark Souls player has advantages like that.
Nothing to offer. Go back. Do not seek the old chaos, nor its twisted.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Hey, Ava, what's up? Who's your big tiger? Yeah, so Ava's a big tiger. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little invisible baby. You know? Weird little movements. It's like... A lot of Dark Souls movements are snappy in DS2, if that makes sense. So, like, if you saw... Ava will be like, not do anything and then snap really fast, you know? Like, it feels like the range of motion is kind of bizarre. You know? Like, bang! Right there. If you're used to other Dark Souls games, it normally doesn't do that. So it does feel a little odd to actually, like, see it, you know? Overall, I'm being a little bit stupid, but this fight isn't relatively difficult. In comparison to, things we're used to. It's just, again, the whole thing was, oh, can you see Ava? Oh, now you can! Now you can kill Ava! You know? Fuck, you bit me. You bitch. How could you? There we go. Man, I love Tiger. Tiger cool. Tiger epic. Oh, shit. Don't do that, though. I don't like you doing that. That's mean. That was almost dangerous. I managed to dodge it all. I got hit by that, though. That's embarrassing. I love that tigers swim, which I feel like is an often forgotten fact about tigers. You know, everyone knows, like, tiger, big eel. Big eel? I got killed because I was thinking about eels. Everyone knows that, like, you know, tigers are big, giant cats that roam around the jungle. But they don't know how much they swim. Tigers swim, like, gracefully through the water. It's very cute, you know? They love swimming. It's good for them. And they're very good at it. So normally in, like, a lot of tiger enclosures and stuff in wildlife conservatories, areas like that, right? Tigers are given, like, a nice, like, a big lake or something they can, like, play around in or something of the sort. Sometimes you chuck a ball in there and they'll grab it and just, and just, like, float around, you know? It's very cute. It's very precious. Tigers can swim, moose can swim. A lot of animals can swim that people don't think can. You know? But yeah, tigers are great swimmers. Very, very good at it. And they quite like it. Very different, obviously, from, like, usually the normal house cat. I'm saying normal because some house cats do swim, they like it, and they love it. It just depends. Some cats just really love water. Mine would kill me. He fucking hates it. He hates the idea of being touched by any bit of water. Freaks him the fuck out. Okay, good works, Jim. Ooh, hit you in the face. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna take a chance to heal. Ice kitty. Ice explosion. Get beat up. Ooh, I'm on a roll. Paul is also extremely afraid of water. Yeah, it's normally the usual reaction for cats. It's rather rare for them to actually like water. That's more of a rarity. But usually if a cat likes water, they tend to quite like swimming too. And it's kind of cute to see. If you ever just get to see a cat swimming, they're precious. They're not great swimmers like a tiger, but they're cute. Just kill it. GG. You might notice that every DLC boss has a weird extra addition to the death animation. When things die in Dark Souls 2, they go and burst into a cloud. But every DLC boss gets this like every DLC boss and every lord in the base game gets this like glowing circle light. I don't know why. I understood the lords, I thought that made sense. I don't understand why every DLC boss gets it. Like, why the fuck did Ava get that, you know? Think about that video of the cat meowing with its mouth submerged? Aw. That's just cute. Now, technically, the game is not supposed to be fought like this, but I could immediately go to the final boss of this DLC right away now. I will not, though, because that would be stupid. Maybe Ava had a Lord Soul? But that would mean Alana had a Lord Soul, and Sin had a Lord Soul, and Smelter Demon had a Lord Soul, and Fume Knight had a Lord Soul. How many Lords do we got? We're running out of Lords. Grand Cathedral. Here we are. I don't know why they all get it though. It really bothers me. I felt like it should have just stuck to the Lord Souls. It made it feel a bit more special. I think they just want to be like, hey, you beat a DLC. You paid for this boss. Yeah, that's right. You paid for this boss. I'm proud of you. But hey. So we go through here, and we meet with the person who's been talking with us. Hi, how are you? Well, thank you for inviting me to your house. I'm so happy to be here. I know you're pretty pissed about it.
To think Ava could be bested.
Yeah, I'm really good like that. You should see me with Fume Knight.
Who are you?
An orange.
This land is barren. Cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Fear. Our Lord, the Ivory King, came.
See that? Yeah, that's the thing though, Bun of Smoke. As Fitz says, a lot of things in DS2 just don't actually make sense. And trying to piece it together can be a little bit confusing. Because this game is just questionable. And also, there's only the 4 original lords. And their soul seems to only possess one person at a time. Fitz is Gold Sugar. I've been referring to them as that the entire stream if you haven't noticed. But, what's it called? When it comes to when it comes to Dark Souls 2, they've made a point of being like the Lord Souls can only really possess one person at a time, and they're the original Lord Souls of Gwyn's, which is light, Isolus, which is life, Nidos, which is death, and normally they include Seath coming into there as well, which is a piece of life. Now, notice how Dark Soul isn't there, because the Dark Souls are something else, and we'll get there. I suddenly got the EP. I feel that. I'm also getting kind of EP. I'm just about to end. I just want to see what she says.
A most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Leonois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul.
Well, that sucks for him. I'm so sorry.
Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. Aleum Lois was frozen in time. Its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame.
So that's important lore right there that I'm going to get to in a second. Essentially, Aleum Lois was frozen over to contain the old chaos. Now, I wonder what that is. I wonder if we fought something that was chaos before, that hasn't been in this game this entire fucking time. So, Aleum Lois, the whole point is to be frozen in time with this freeze, just to keep things from spreading, keep the chaos away. This is why chaos has been nowhere. It's been contained, it's been quarantined, practically.
I have but one wish. That my dear lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't the strength to help him myself, but perhaps one such as you. Though I am yet to know your name.
I said it was an orange. Are you going to pay attention to me? Come on, focus.
Will you lend me your strength?
Yeah, I shall lend thee my strength, as my nameth be Orange.
Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos.
So this is going to open a lot of ways throughout the entire DLC now, because a lot of stuff's about to get melted.
Do all you can.
So, that's open. A lot of the path out there has been melted and open. Alsana's seal is undone, and the winds of Aleum Lois are ceased. Meaning the storm is over. I can actually look around. Now, I was being coy with this. She's still talking.
Followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
But it was too long a wait to bear.
The echo. Bear, bear, bear,
The
bear, bear.
knights of Aleum Lois await a new leader. One who will guide them into chaos.
So, that's our role here. We have to find the Knights of Aleum Lois and guide them into chaos. I need to find, I think, 3 knights, otherwise we're fucked. Because you can already see that one knight is in the area. We're not going to go in the boss room yet, so like, we're going to get there. But if you go down here, you can see that one knight is still ready to go. There's the chairs. See one standing in attention. They even pick up the sword like, let's go! We want to get the others or else the fight's going to be way harder. So, 3 more Knights of Aleum Lois to come help us. Look at their funny little helmets. Cute. So, now we're going to explore across the DLC to find the 3 knights so we can go fight the old chaos. And I was being coy with it, but if it wasn't obvious, the old chaos is in fact the chaotic flame of the bed of chaos left behind when the Witch of Izalith turned into the bed of chaos, creating pyromancy, creating demons, creating chaos. You know? That's still burning. And they're here in Aleum Lois, and they're like, hey, this is a fun time. Someone digs a little bit far down. Dude, there's like a fuck down there. And the king's like, oh man, there's a fuck down there. We can't defeat this fuck. But I am Frostman. If I giveth my souleth, then we can unfuck this fuck. And then he did such a thing, and the land was doomed to frost, which is sad, but he saved the rest of the world from being all chaosed up, and the Witch of Izalith burn all over the place, you know? So we can thank the King of Aleum Lois for that one. But now they need someone else to go fight that chaos, because it's been a while, and all they want is the king to be freed, because they don't really care anymore otherwise, because, I mean, it's been a long time, you know? It's been a good while of that chaos just running rampant as much as it can there. But that's it. So basically, the Witch of Izalith still fucking show up 10,000 years later. Her flame is still burning. Like, she's dead, you know? She's been killed. She was contorted by the Bed of Chaos into some sort of bug-like creature, which we did fight ourselves at the end of the Bed of Chaos fight. It was that one-shot little bug we kill immediately, and it goes, ah! And now, her soul actually went into the Lost Sinner, one of the bosses of this game. But the chaos that was left behind from there exists because, in an attempt to create her own first flame, Izalith created a very powerful flame, the Chaos Flame. And that still burns because it's life. Chaos is life. It's trying to make more life. It's trying to become life and doesn't want to be snuffed out. But the world's like, hey, I don't want to fuck with demons, dude. You stay over there. And it doesn't want to stay over there. It doesn't want to do that at all. So, bit of a problem. But that's it for me. That's it for me. That's one more Dark Souls 2 stream for sure. I can get the DLC done in one stream. I almost dropped my phone. I can get the DLC done in one stream. And I can absolutely, for fucking sure, finish the base game. Because the base game is just a single fight now. We're good. Is that why all the demons are dying out? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna go. I read that out loud. I shouldn't have read that out loud. We're trying to keep it spoiler-free for some people who haven't seen this stuff. We're trying to be as spoiler-free as we can. Some people haven't seen the games. They're trying to, like, show it off and stuff. But we'll get to everything soon. We'll get to all that. For the time being, thank you all for joining. Thank you for stopping by. It has been a joy to have you here. Normally my stream only would have started like an hour ago, so I'm thanking you so much for joining so early. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been cool. It's been a blast. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'll see you again. What day is it today? Saturday? I don't think I have anything tomorrow. I'm making my schedule, but we should have a stream tomorrow. And then we'll wrap up Dark Souls 2. It'll be sexy. It'll be cool. And we can move on to Bloodborne. But hey, we'll give it a go. Thank you so much. Be cool. Be kind. Be brave, my dear members. And remember to sweet me bimbos. Woo!